beef. Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Max, you there?
Oh, there. I'm up. No, I'm up. I'm here. MME live.
Damn, it's so low energy. Come on, man.
No, I'm not. Welcome to MME live. I wasn't feeling that well. I was coughing. I don't think it's anything. I don't know. I went to the vet. Not for me. I didn't go for me. I went for the cat. Woo! She clawed the hell out of my neck today. Putting her in the crate to get her the ooh boy. Momo does not play. She went all Wolverine on me. Snicky snaw. I was like, she's like, no, I'm not going to the vet. Right?
Berserker mode.
Yes. I was like, wife. I was like, wife, help me. No. Did not, she had to get her get a shot. Get her claws. We have a hard time trimming her nails.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get to the topic. Amico. No, Amico tonight. No Amico tonight. And I see someone's in the chat already. Oh my god. I'm not talking about it. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I saw you did that Amico video with SAG and you had like a ton of downvotes.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. I thought it was funny.
There was like up to 65, and then YouTube checked for alternate accounts and it went back down to 50. Someone's trying to do all alternate accounts. I'm not, So RJ is coming strong with the accusations. Did I fall asleep? No topic, thumbnail 30 minutes before the show. Of course, that's what happened.
Well,
I still made it somewhat on time. I came in like the madness working on thumbnails and topics, and it's not the Amico. But Brian has topics too. This is it. This would have been a great thumbnail, Brian. We should maybe cover this first. Topic of the day. Wow, Brian, can you come up with more topics these days for me?
It was just curiosity when I got off of work. I was looking around on Twitter and I was like, I saw Jean Grey was trending for a second. I'm like, huh? So I clicked on it, and I guess people are like having a debate about who would win.
The only other thing that I know about is I made a video on this earlier today about the Venom 2 controversy about Venom coming out and people getting upset about it.
You can't even use certain words anymore without people getting triggered.
Well, currently my video has 2,000 views and has 100
coming out as a symbiote. Coming out as a symbiote.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hate for that video I made, which I think is hilarious.
Good. Yeah, I don't care if people hate me on the internet. The internet's garbage. I actually have a clip that I want to do for a separate topic from the Bill Maher show last week. That was an amazing. Remember we watched The Social Dilemma? We keep referring to that.
Mm-hmm.
The Social Dilemma guy came back. He was the first guest, and he had some amazing things to say. So I'm gonna try to record it on my phone, upload it to YouTube private, and then share it on a live stream so we can all discuss. Also, the member streams have been the best streams. Members are kicking ass. I got to thank the members. Hold on a second here. Okay, so Rhea, Robbie B's Diary, Taylor, Relapse, Zeno. Where is Zeno? Aaron World Order, Obi-Wan, Josh Bowen, Brian Master of Everything, Nick Hammond, Real Elmo Cinema. I appreciate the support, everyone. Brian, again, I do have to update these. Hans, Sag, because Brian upgraded.
I
Saggy
upgraded.
Balance. So did Zeno. Roosevelt Cavazos. H. Barts. Lewis Cox. Resident Justice. Zebra Pit. Blinded Braille. Punk Trace. Ro McMillan. Own Every Box Pete. No, I mean open every box. I love Pete. The Retro Bro. And then I even had some. Oh, I forgot to add one too. I forgot to add.
You forgot to add one.
Cyrus. I forgot Cyrus joined. Cast Graphics, The World According to Lonza, Bradley, Sarvesh Raj, Ganesh Raj. And I found out how to say his name really good, and then I haven't seen him in a little bit. Sarvesh Raj, Ganesh Raj, we miss you, brother. Little Movie Perp, Chubby Teddy, Will Wallace, and The Widow. Thank you for the support. Your memberships, I am trying to take it seriously. I think I've done... I'm not throwing shade on other people. I think I've done more member streams than anyone right now.
Well, not only that, but you've kept the streams going. It's like you haven't been like, oh, we're doing memberships, and then like you don't do a stream for a month. It's like, oh,
RJ's a new member.
Yeah, I just upgraded. I upgraded.
RJ upgraded. So did his channel. His channel upgraded. It's about to be 1K. Thank you, RJ.
I'm 50 subs away. 50 subs.
I'm telling you, just don't listen. Don't listen to people that don't engage with your content or critical of it. And yeah, it's resonating with people because their time is done. Time's up for idiots.
Now I wield the sword of power.
Oh, wow. What are you going to do with the sword of power? I appreciate the support, RJ.
I'm going to take over your channel and dethrone you.
Well, you could. You have...
I'm kidding.
Hey, H. Barts is here. Let's get to the chat, and then we'll get to some movie topics. Oh, well, let's get the Bride's topic first. Avengers versus X-Men. Who'd win? I kind of think the Avengers. I mean, the X-Men. Sorry. The X-Men. I do feel like it'd be a battle between Wanda and Jean Grey with Phoenix Force. But then again, no more mutants.
That battle would destroy the universe. Because their power levels.
Well, there's also Professor X, and there's Rogue. Rogue can steal people's powers.
Does anybody else want to see Rogue steal Captain Marvel's power so they can do that storyline where she can get super strength and flight?
I mean, have they ever done that in the comics, Avengers versus X-Men?
Yeah, that was an event they did in 2010. That's why people were talking about a crossover with Fox and Disney before Disney bought them.
That would be epic. Can the MCU and Feige do that, though?
Yes.
Talking about a Snorlax movie for RJ.
Who's going to voice Snorlax?
So Snorlax actually sounds like a Dr. Seuss too. That's actually a Pokemon, but it sounds
Snorlax,
like
Lorax,
Yeah. This might be good. It might be. Oh yeah, I think you could play the voice. I actually have an article about the Super Mario movie.
Is it a good article or a bad one?
No, it's criticism. It's the opposite of what the usual suspects do. It's saying it's not woke enough, or it's not. There's
Wait, so it's criticizing.
It's not representation for Italian brothers.
That's right. People were upset. They say Italian should be.
No,
I kind of thought the same thing. Honestly, I was like, Italian.
And honestly, who was being critical? They actually should brought him back. They should have. Now that I think about it, I'm up.
They should bring. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any famous Italian actors, or I know there's some Italian wrestlers. Maybe get Italian.
They could have got Tommy Tallarico. They could have got Tommy Tallarico. He looks like Luigi.
Can he do a Mario voice?
I don't know. He does the groovy for Earthworm Jim. Groovy. All right. Lewis Cox says the X-Men would whip the Avengers' ass, no question. They have Tony, Thor, Ant-Man. All right.
But again, they got Scarlet Witch and Vision. Scarlet Witch and Vision are super powerful.
Hi, Tony. Hey, buddy.
I wouldn't say it's not too open-ended a question. I mean, it's kind of just general. I mean, once you narrow it down to the more powerful, people on both sides, you can kind of just measure it out. In my opinion, the X-Men have Jean Grey with Phoenix Force, which is like one of the strongest cosmic entities there is. And then on the Avengers side, you have Captain Marvel, but you also have Scarlet Witch, which is, so
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be a very interesting battle to say the least.
Well, Bradley here is saying that Lunga would be a great choice for Mario.
Oh hell no! I'm sorry. I like Lunga. No way.
Well, apparently
Mario's
he did a voice. Apparently he did the Mario voice.
Mario's happy and go lucky. He's like, it's me, Mario. Lunga's like, get the hell out of here! What the hell's wrong with you? He's more intense than Mario. I say Lunga could be Wario.
There you go.
Wario. Yeah. No offense, Lunga. I think you're more of a Wario. Darth Scipio says he's hearing the new James Bond film is pretty good. It's not woke enough to ruin the film.
Yeah, apparently it's getting right now. It's sitting at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone's really liking it, but they're also saying it'll probably be the most divisive of the modern Bond films.
I have to wait till next week.
Yeah, it's not out for me until October 8th.
The Quarter Pounder is reference to the quartering. Okay.
So wait, were you the one who came up with Quarter Pounder, Max?
No. That was
okay.
I think someone else, and then I heard the comic book cut. Yeah. Give it a rest, Tony. Give it a rest. I hate you too. Yeah, give it a rest. We don't need another Geek Getaway Mika video. Release the Ayer Cut. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Let me see here. No, I haven't. I want to. I got to get my tickets.
I have my tickets. I'm still a little under the weather, but it's just because I have like some nausea and some ear stuff going on. But I'm going to see Venom no matter what Thursday night. So.
As long as I don't have too much of a reaction, I can go see it Thursday.
Yeah. Lewis Clock says I can't edit for shit. Editing a YouTube video is hard enough to edit, and then no one watches the edited videos. That's the worst.
That's the worst.
Days and days and days, and then you release it to the world like, praise me, world, praise me, YouTube viewers, and then it's your worst video. But I do want to do. I know Zena's not here to criticize me. I do want to do my series called Game Stack, and I'll do Movie Stack. It's just like a stack of it. It's not a set number. Stack of games, stack of movies for a genre, or that I really recommend, or hidden gems. And I was thinking about doing editing the hard way, getting the best footage. But I was like, I could just grab a microphone, talk with my mask on in my bedroom with the kitty, and like look up some YouTube videos of like, oh, this game's cool. Instead of getting like hardcore footage just to do it, because I'm not like a big game YouTuber. If people start embracing it, then I could do like the hard work, and do like a really get the best quality footage and everything. But why do all that work when I just want, the point is to play the games. So I could do it quick and dirty on my iPhone, and then I'll at least be more content, because I don't have time to edit really. What the H-Barts and then Geek Getaway. My cat used to go in the carry case easy, not for my ex. Okay. Usually cats have good judgment. I don't know why the cat likes you, Tony.
That's not nice, Rex.
Why do I have to be nice to Tony? Oh,
Tony loves you, Max. What are you talking about?
He's bugging me. Go away, Tony. Go away. He's bugging me on Twitter. He's trying to get me in some bullshit. I
saw the Gauntlet cast. I was like,
I don't care what you have to say. I'm doing my thing, and I enjoy it more when I get a bunch of trolls trying to tell me I'm wrong. I don't care what the internet has to say. You heard it here first. The internet is stupid. Real people live life and have fun, not get upset about stuff constantly. It's no way to live your life. I don't care if the internet thinks I'm an idiot. I think the internet are a bunch of idiots. I really do. I want to have fun with life. All right. Chubby Teddy. We need more chubbies on the show. Well, maybe we do. I mean, have a chubby.
Wow.
Chubby Teddy. I used to say I have a chubby.
Did Matt Jarbo possess you for a moment? Jesus.
I don't know. I saw you on $3 Theater last night, and then I said
Nothing I said was that bad.
What the hell did you say? You said something about Venom and is like a certain type of genre on Hub. I'm like, what?
Listen, it was a joke. It wasn't even that bad.
Well, I said that without thinking too about Chubby Teddy. I mean, getting a chubby. Yeah, I used to have that joke with Chubby Teddy. Man, MME and peanut butter M&M's life is good. Just need Max to announce Crawl action figures in production. All I want to announce is that I know for sure that the Miko's in production.
Like, I get some peanut butter M&M's, bro. I'll be back.
Peanut butter M&M's are great.
The best.
Oh, look at this. RJ's a new member. Oh, we already covered it.
Yeah, we already covered that.
No, I know. I was just joking.
That disappointment went like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh,
yeah. Venom's symbiote is in love with Peter Parker? Good. Could be.
Yeah, what's your take on all that, Max, by the way?
Well, I mean, it's a symbiote attacking your body.
I didn't think a symbiote had a gender.
It doesn't. It's asexual. It has no gender.
People are worried about what its
preferences are. They're upset about Andy Serkis in that interview. Yeah.
I mean, it eats people. You know, who cares when it eats people? I don't think it's worried about getting off sexually. I think it wants.
It's an asexual being that just wants to feed on humans.
Yeah, it probably gets excited about eating people.
Well,
leave people hanging like a turd in the wind.
Well, here's the thing, right? They know it's not a gay, that Venom's not a gay character, but they're clickbaiting people to make it think like they made it. That's not what's happening.
They're idiotic. Snyder Steppenwolf, yo. Hey, yeah, we're gonna talk about. Hey, Cyrus. Hey, Cyrus, do you want to come on? Just talk about movies, no drama. If you're free, I don't know.
Can you bring on the kitty to talk about the movies too?
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say you'd probably get more clicks and views if you had a cat.
I do have a slight criticism to Cyrus. He's like, this is like the Jerry Springer show up in here with the comment section on some of the videos. Not to get into specifics, they're like, I could see that
A little bit.
There is update about the Evercade releasing the Intellivision collection, so at least we have that. Let me see here.
Oh, Cyrus says he can come on.
Let me see. I'm sending you on Twitter, Cyrus. This is just for a good show. This isn't the Springer show. This isn't. I understand you don't want to be on the Springer show.
So as soon as he gets here, we're gonna talk about the.
No.
Right?
No, we're not. No, we're not. No
amoebas.
No. No one wants that headache tonight. God damn it.
What about amigos? Can we talk about the amiibos?
Amiibos.
Amigos.
I'm gonna go send it to you on Discord because I can't find you on Twitter.
Oh, because he's not on Twitter anymore.
Oh, that's why I'm having an issue.
It's probably the best decision anyone could ever make. Get off of Twitter. It's a hellhole.
I would get off it, but I'm too addicted.
All
to
right,
it.
I sent it to you on Discord, Cyrus. Okay.
It's
we're just talking
about the news.
We're just talking about movies and stuff today.
Yeah,
exactly, Bradley. I need my Italian brothers represented. Exactly.
No Time to Die is holding its worldwide
okay,
premiere.
I will check out his video the other day. His fake noir gives me. I get upset with the fake noir.
I thought he was in the room I thought he was on stream with us the other day. I was like,
yeah.
You really thought it was him?
No.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, fuck.
What's up, dude?
What the hell, man? You come in to get my stream demonetized? Click the wrong link?
Who, me?
Yes, you know. Explain yourself, Aaron.
I clicked the link.
Did you? You don't have to be on if you don't need to be.
Okay. Whatever.
Do you know where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to be? You don't have to be on if you were playing something else.
Oh.
Former YouTuber. Oh wow. Hey, former YouTuber.
Hey.
Hey, this is a fun show about movies and things we like.
Right.
Yeah, so we have movie. Although former YouTuber, you did say my show's like the Springer Show the other day, like comment section. I kind of have a great. Yeah.
I was actually referring to YouTube as a whole.
Oh,
like,
the whole, no, there. You're right. You're right. It is like Jerry Springer. Yeah. The hosts just sit there on the side, like, go at it.
While the
This'll give
panel
me
just
good-
sits there and
this'll give me good
shouts
views.
over each other.
Yeah, no. I want to focus on good stuff too. I can't say something without talking about the subject that should not be named. Tommy Talarico did just retweet about the Intellivision Evercade cartridge, which I did pre-order.
Oh,
So I'm excited for that too, because I haven't actually played a lot of these OG Intellivision games.
I'm kind of out of the loop. I actually hadn't heard about that.
Yeah, it's a good collection.
That's cool. That's really cool. That Evercade is not bad. I got to play with one of the handheld ones when we were up there in Pennsylvania. You know?
Yeah, Relic Gamer. I think Mega Mike is his son.
Yeah.
I think he had one. It feels really comfortable.
Mega Mike. I haven't done my voices in a while. I'm like, my throat.
Yeah. Oh no, my throat's been scratchy too. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's the. No,
have we spent too much time together, Max? Is that what's going on there?
I think we're okay. Yeah. Saggy Melons does Mario. Did you hear about the Mario movie?
I don't understand what's going on with the Mario movie. What Chris Pratt is going to be Mario?
Yeah, so during the Nintendo Direct, they announced the voice cast. So Chris Pratt's Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy is Peach, Charlie Day's Luigi, Jack Black is Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key is Toad, Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, and then they announced a couple other people like Kamek, Spike, and Cranky Kong are going to be in the movie too.
Huh. Like, is this an animated movie?
Yes, it's an animated movie by Illumination.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what?
Well, it's probably happening because of the success of the Sonic movie.
Yeah.
Well, no, this was in the works years ago. It's just only now coming out.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, because the animation's taken a while, apparently.
I just wonder why there's something Chris Pratt has up his sleeve that we don't know about, right? Like, he's got voices that he can do or something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
he's saying he's working on doing a voice.
Okay,
so.
But I do have we could cover that article first though, because John Leguizamo came out and criticized Super Mario voice cast choices.
Oh,
lack of diversity. This is like the exact opposite of what you usually see on the internet. There's too much diversity. It's too low.
Well,
right.
I do have a question though. Is Bob Hoskins English?
Was he still alive?
No, he's passed away.
Yeah, that's why I thought he passed.
He passed away a few years ago.
But I think it would have been nice to have John Leguizamo come back.
I love John Leguizamo.
It's voice acting. Who cares? Like, they do it all. Voice actors do different voices all the time with different accents all the time. Like, seriously. Like,
well, it is worthy of discussion though, if they can, I mean,
my question is, why didn't they just get Charles Martinet to voice Mario?
What's that?
Why didn't they get Charles Martinet to voice Mario, the guy who does the video games? Instead, he's just going to be in extended cameos.
He just makes noises.
He doesn't make noises, though. He's done full-blown voice acting for the character before.
Maybe they figured, like, he was good for the games, but, like, for carrying, like, a dramatic...
No, for this, they want. It's about marketing. They want Hollywood actors so they get people to see them.
But if it's about marketing, why don't you cast Charles Martinet and then surround?
Because he's not a Hollywood name. That's why.
I know he's not, but I'm saying, like, that voice is iconic, though. You surround him with Hollywood.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Aaron's coming in hot tonight.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You draw on people with celebrities. Like, in the gaming world, he's a celebrity, but among the rest of the world, he's not.
No, I get that, but his voice is iconic. You hear
Max. What did you get me into here?
I don't know. Aaron, the first thing Aaron said
I look from a business perspective.
Every time, Max. Every time.
No, it's not my fault. Aaron, cool. This is MME.
I look at from a business perspective. That's why.
Okay. Well, I see Aaron's point though there, because just for example, the Sonic movie, I think a part of its success was the celebrities in it too.
The celebrities, yeah.
So
Ben Schwartz really wasn't a big name though, and to be fair to Ben Schwartz, he did a great job to where he sounds just like the video game. He sounds just like Roger Craig Smith.
I do agree with you. I think voice actors in general do get very underappreciated, and they're not representative. Because I know some when I see them, because I know they have some voice actors like Nolan North, Tara Strong has been in shows and stuff as not as voice actors, and they're not bad at acting either.
Well, one thing I will say, I kind of disagree with John Leguizamo here.
Okay.
Well, I understand where he's coming from as far as the lack of diversity on the current cast, but can he say the same about his cast?
Ooh.
Is John Leguizamo Italian?
Well, that's true.
Nope.
Well,
Skins Italian.
Well, what is the argument? I don't understand the argument. I'm confused.
Well, Max, read the article. What do you say? So I just
Yeah.
want to make sure we don't take his words out of context.
Okay, let me get to his quote. So glad Super Mario Bros. Getting reboot. Obviously, it's iconic enough, but too bad they went all white. No Latinx in the leads. Whoa!
Oh, please don't, John. Don't use
That's people are gonna attack him for
No,
that.
I don't care if people say that, but for I'm so out of it. I don't like. Yeah, you're right. Brian. John Leguizamo is not Italian.
Is there? Let me ask you a question. Is there some context here that we're missing? Like, is this like a joke because he's like, hey, I should
maybe just maybe just trolling. I don't
like
know.
why wasn't I in the new movie kind of thing? You know? Like,
No, I think he's being serious, and I think he's kind of saying, hey, even back then we cast these characters colorblind. We didn't just pick white. They didn't pick just white guys. They picked me to play Luigi. You know?
Wow,
And
he's
I
saying
wasn't a
the first
conventional
Mario
choice.
Brothers was groundbreaking, colorblind casting and original. Huh.
Oh well, yeah. The sickest word for it then.
Plus, I'm the only one who knows how to
Dennis
make
Hopper,
this movie
really?
work. What? He's the only one.
to be fair, I mean, Dennis Hopper wasn't a monster. He was a human being, and that takes a lot of range. You have to.
Well, like they have two black actors in the animated movie. You have Keegan-Michael Key playing Toad, the main Toad, right? Probably he's going to play voicing all the Toads. And you have Kevin Michael Richardson, who's an acclaimed voice actor, voicing Kamek. So
yeah,
I got a feeling this is a joke. I don't think this is. I just
no joke.
Have you guys ever watched John Leguizamo's like one man show? And
I was
guy
telling Max about it.
I'm having a hard time buying this. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think it's a joke.
Ooh, that's a sultry picture there.
Ooh,
Smolders.
I like
that's the picture that got us both sore throats.
Oh God.
Damn.
Thank you, Cyrus. That's great clip. Yeah. But
have you ever heard Cold Talk?
I have seen John Leguizamo on some talk shows. He is extremely woke, for real, genuinely.
So maybe
woke.
perhaps.
Oh, okay.
So I think I don't know if he's trolling, but yeah.
Yeah, he's probably being genuine.
It's like we can't have. It's like actors. It's like acting can't have range anymore. You know. I mean, there's certain times. Okay, yeah, I understand, but like this, come on, who cares? It's voice acting.
I don't care if people want to use Latinx. I don't care.
Yeah, if they want. Yeah, I'm like.
I'm not gonna. I don't naturally use it myself.
I'm Hispanic. I'm a Latino man, and I can tell you, the Latino and Hispanic community. Most of us hate that. We don't like Latinx whatsoever.
Well, don't try to speak for everyone either.
No, I'm not trying to speak for everyone. I'm just saying the voice of the community is spoken. They really don't like that the usage of that word.
I don't care either.
I don't even know what this word is you're talking about.
So Latinx is a new version of so you know how people used to say Latino?
It's a non-gendered version of Latino.
It's a non-gendered version. That way you're not assuming someone's gender.
Because in the Spanish language, there's a lot of names
O
that are
and
very...
A basically distinguishes gender. Latino and Latina. So,
maybe I shouldn't talk too much about this. I'm from Texas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm from Texas. Our culture is very different.
Right. No, I get that.
Okay.
I'd like to visit Texas one day. I haven't been to Texas yet.
Dude, you got to go to the museum. You got to go. You got to check it out. The Video Game History Museum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's badass.
I've seen videos on YouTube how good it is.
Well, here's the main topic. Ann Cernoff said it's not going to happen.
Oh God, this again.
No. But listen, things have changed since she said that.
Insert RJ eye roll.
Well, I mean, it's a real topic. I don't just RJ.
It's always gonna be rumored. That's what I think.
Honestly, is Mikey here?
No.
Clickbait.
Well, of course it's
I
clickbait.
don't think it's
Is it?
clickbait.
Well,
Listen, if
Everything
Mikey,
is clickbait.
if Mikey
No
genuinely
disrespect.
heard, if Mikey genuinely heard this, then credit to him. He's been right on a lot of stuff.
You know what?
I've
Honestly,
been
could
burnt
be
before on this.
what could be honestly a deciding factor is people weren't talking about fandom like they were last year, and they have something they could do. Basically,
Well,
maybe we
Mike-
could talk about this if they want to talk about. They're going to probably talk about.
there have been rumors. Remember, because David Ayer put out that cryptic Instagram story where he said, "Don't worry, it's coming," or whatever, like this really cryptic thing. And now it's like this article comes out.
well,
so.
here's the explosive source. The release, the Ayer Cut of 2016 Suicide Squad could happen in 2022, according to sources. Rumors explode. They explode. HBO Max might unleash next year. Release the Ayer Cut. I think if you don't go forward with Restore the Snyderverse, this is something. At least it's something.
It's better than a poke in the eye, I suppose.
Yeah, man. If you want,
Here's
I
Aaron
have no
Cernoff.
problem with releasing it.
We won't be developing David Ayer's cut. We won't be. It doesn't mean it
It's
wasn't already
done.
developed. Yes. There you go. Me and Brian are on the same wavelength. That was then. This is now. Sarnoff, he's calling her an ice cold bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Sarnoff's ice cold, man.
Kind of came across as detached when she made their initial stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it wasn't very consumer friendly to say it like that.
So, can you guys?
She could have said, "Wouldn't that be something?" If we.
Can you guys explain to me about this Ayer Cut thing? Like, I never heard anything about this until the Snyder Cut thing.
Basically, it's a director's cut of the original Suicide Squad.
You saw a 2016 movie?
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, is there really an Ayer Cut, or is this like one of those things?
Yeah. Well, according to David Ayer, it's completed because what happened was that at the time they were making Suicide Squad, the trailer was edited by a different company. The trailer response was so strong. They had the music company that cut the trailer, cut the movie, and they trimmed a lot of stuff. They had pop music and they made it more bright and colorful.
Like the Joker, for example. There had a lot more scenes of the Joker.
Yeah, they cut out a lot of Joker scenes. So David Ayer has his version of the movie.
And
that
Joker
already
was supposed to be the
exists.
main villain, not Enchantress.
Well, yeah. And basically the idea is that they sent two versions, David Ayer's version and the music studio version. And the music studio version was the one the studio picked as the final theatrical cut. So David Ayer's version already exists. It just needs to get released, basically. Well, and like I said, it doesn't have any of the pop songs. It's a completely different movie. It has a lot of the scenes cut, put back into it, that kind of stuff. So
Okay, so are people looking for this? Or they?
Yeah.
Because after the Snyder one,
Not as much as the general public was about the Snyder Cut. It's not as big of a thing.
Because the general public, even though some people didn't like it, I thought even though the Suicide Squad a lot of people didn't like it, a lot of people did like it. Everybody universally agreed that the Justice League in 2017 was a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I would argue too, most people will agree that the 2016 Suicide Squad was also a bad movie.
Not compared to 2017.
Well,
though.
I didn't actually hate the first Suicide Squad. I thought it was okay.
They didn't. People didn't like it, but they didn't hate it. Like they hated the Justice League movie.
Yeah, that was bad.
Well, the Justice League movie, you could tell wasn't like it was like a choppy movie that was like thrown together. Like you could tell there's holes in there. It just didn't look right.
Well, also, it's not as big of an event because like there was the whole thing that the Snyder Cut
Batman and
doesn't exist.
Superman.
Everyone agrees that there's an Ayer Cut. Like pretty much, no one's fighting.
Oh, okay. So this is okay. So that's
So
why
everyone knows.
I was just suspicious of it because I was like, there's just this. All of a sudden, there's an Ayer Cut because there's a Snyder Cut. You know,
No.
what's going on? Like,
No, even before Snyder Cut became official, Ayer
Yeah, there was
saying,
pushes
I
for
have
that
one
even back
too.
then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But no one like had big arguments online. Like,
It's just
Ayer
that
Cut
now
doesn't
the
exist.
momentum
It
is
wasn't
swinging
filmed.
towards, yeah.
No one said that. Yeah, release the Ayer Cut. Let's get back to here to see what he has to say that's new. I was first to debunk that and proven correct. That she says, for the moment, the door is closed. Unlike Sony, though, I believe Cernoff wasn't lying. At the time, the Ayer Cut was dead. For those unaware, Ayer Cut directed Suicide Squad, unlike Gunn's soft review critics bashed it. However, it wasn't his fault. It was truly his film. The studio cut is not my movie. Read that again. And my cut is not the 10-week director's cut. It's a fully mature edit by Lee Smith, standing on the incredible work by John Gilroy. It's all Stephen Price's brilliant score with not a single radio song in the whole thing. Now, I actually think that's going to be not as good when they cut all the music out. I think
it's going to be much better. Some of those songs that were inserted in the theatrical
That's
cut
why I
made no
hated
sense.
it. That's why I hated that movie, because of the music. It drove me nuts. Every time they put a pop song in that had no context for the damn
Yeah,
scene,
they just threw in.
it took me right out of the movie.
Wow,
I was just like,
Sill's become the new Doomcock. Well, nothing is official yet. The noise is getting louder since I originally leaked this on the Sill of Dole's YouTube channel in August. Sill's getting.
there's a
okay.
difference. He actually goes
no.
on his channel, unlike
Yeah.
I feel like I'm visiting a foreign country right now. Like I'm learning a lot. This is good.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the best film would be a combination of both. I like the pop music and everything. I think the first half of the original Suicide Squad is fire. The first half.
I thought Will Smith was great.
I mean, the Suicide Squad, they got nominated for the score.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the score. It was.
No, it wasn't. Oh yeah, it was for the makeup. No,
well, the other Shifty gives and brings something up here,
right?
Cyrus. A lot of the other problems are there's a lot of Joker footage cut because Jared Leto was so raw with his performance and did method acting where he.
They hated him. I said.
They said he sent someone to use condom.
Yeah.
And rats.
Well, here's the thing with that though. A lot of the stories about that apparently have been overblown to where it was not that serious.
We don't know though. We don't know. I'm sure he's one of those ones that you can appreciate him for afar, but if you work with him, he'd be kind of.
Did you just say he's one of those ones? Not very.
Yeah.
Not very inclusive, Max. Not very inclusive.
No, it's not. It's not. Method actors can be damn annoying. I'll say it here first.
If you're in character,
respect them as the audience. You could say, "Oh, I respect them," but if you deal with a method actor that won't break role, and then they're playing a nasty character in the movie, they could be real assholes. Look at Jim Carrey. You know, I'm sure Daniel Day-Lewis is the most amazing. He is one of the most amazing actors ever.
Jim Carrey's a method actor for sure. Yeah,
he's probably a douchebag.
Andy Kaufman, he did that for Andy Kaufman.
I like Andy Kaufman though. I kind of get like some of the when I got downvoted to Oblivion the other day. I kind of enjoy being the heel or being the villain.
When he played Andy Kaufman in Man on the Moon?
Yeah.
He was method acting the whole time.
There's a doc. I didn't watch that documentary.
That documentary is amazing. Please watch it. It's really good.
Jerry Lawler was pissed off at him for a long time. Yeah. That was interesting.
No, but they wouldn't even release that documentary around the time the movie's released because they said people weren't going to like you. To Jim Carrey. Like Jim Carrey, I love Jim Carrey. I would never want to work with Jim Carrey. Would you guys? I mean,
I'd work with him. He seems nice. I mean,
not if you get it.
I wouldn't have worked with him on the Andy Kaufman movie, but
if he can use you for a joke, he's going to use you for a joke.
I mean, you're really going to not be in a Jim Carrey movie? Come on, like
I appreciate him. I watch all his movies. I don't want to be, working with him because he would be an asshole.
When he's not in a comedy role. When he does he's so good too, man.
If you're in a Jim Carrey movie, everybody's gonna see your movie. Like,
okay, a Jim Carrey movie 20 years ago, sure. A Jim Carrey movie now, no. Sorry,
he still's got it.
He's just weird, dude. I'm sorry.
He's not the height of it once was, but he's still.
Jim Carrey's weird. Sorry.
He is a little strange.
He does have TDS. Because he
kind of went off the deep end. No, it had nothing to do with that.
What is TDS? What is it?
Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh,
not to get.
What are we doing, Max? What are we doing?
No. But celebrities that go off the edge, like I'm not a fan of him myself, but I don't actively try to dunk on him or anything. But he makes paintings and stuff. He does.
And Blinded by Braille has a point.
Aside from
like Sonic, he hasn't put out a good movie in years. When I watched that number 23 movie, I lost it. I was like, nah, dude, I'm sorry, Jim Carrey. You're weird. And then
number 23?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23, yeah.
Oh,
that movie was
23?
weird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that movie was horrible. Like,
yeah.
Like I heard the rumor that all the actors got blackmailed to even be a part of
it. The best movie that he does as a serious role was the one with Kate Winslet.
I like him in Sonic. I listen, I'm still a fan of his. I'm not hating on him. I just don't want to, I think even meeting him, he'd be like too joke. I'd like want to get away from me.
Tommy Lee Jones famously hated him. Like told him What did he say? I have no time for your buffoonery or something
Yes.
like that.
I would love to be told by that by Tommy Lee Jones. I have no time for your buffoon. He should just tell the internet that. Yes.
Well, the over the top character he played in Batman Forever would beg to differ.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, because he was trying to be at that same level, and the whole time he's hating it. Obviously,
Yeah, that is true. There was the Kick-Ass 2 situation, but he.
Oh, movie 23. That was horrible.
Yeah, it was a horrible movie. The Kick-Ass 2 thing's interesting because like Jim Carrey, he did sign on to be in that movie, but then it's like recent real life shooting events kind of like made him turn off from that whole movie and performance to where he felt very disgusted by it. He's like, I was okay with this now, but it's like I can't support this movie, So it was interesting, I know he got a lot of heat for that, but considering what he was going through at the time, what he saw around him, it's like I can't really blame him per se,
Yeah, I understand. Here's another topic. It's about our former YouTuber. Since you're former, do you have time to get into the MCU and Avengers films?
I am not caught up on what's happened since Endgame. Like I tried to watch that WandaVision and I fell asleep twice.
Oh boy.
So I'm not real big on like to me the Endgame was amazing. Like that was like, okay, you're never gonna top this. It's time to walk away, guys. And then they're like, nope. And I'm like, all right.
Hey, there's been some really good stuff though.
I'm not saying there hasn't. I just don't know about it because I'm having a hard time getting interested again.
Well, is your interest going to be? Is it going to you going to get more interest by the new leaders of the Avengers because from and I'll spoil the end credits from Shang-Chi. It's about time.
I don't care. I don't care.
For the spoilers, Captain Marvel is in the end credits, and she kind of alludes to be one of the leaders, and now they're saying Anthony Mackie's Captain America will be new leaders.
Well, I have a controversial opinion about Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate her. Like I know a lot of people really despise Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she's fine.
I don't have a problem with
Brie Larson is fine too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She's not bad to look at,
No.
And
Have you seen pictures of her lately?
Oh, why? What's she doing?
She's been working out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's showing it off.
She does yoga on YouTube.
I'm not like super, how like some people are like really opinionated, I guess, because they have like a lot of extracurricular reasons for that.
They're still all butthurt about that comment about we need more diversity in the review community from like 5 years ago. That's the reason they still hate on her.
Yeah, I don't know. I have never been one of those people. To me, I'm like, look, cancel culture is a bunch of BS. I can't stand it. It makes me crazy. And I believe in actors' roles and liking that and not judging like, oh, I can no longer watch a Kevin Spacey movie. Like I still like Kevin Spacey's movies. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, he has good movies. Yeah.
Former YouTuber canceled. Oh my God. What are you saying?
You can separate the art from the artist. Dude.
No, he is a good actor, but I also don't think he's acting as much as that he draws from real life on those roles. No, Kevin Spacey is an amazing actor. He is one though that I don't know if I could support. I don't know, even he comes back.
Well, I'm not trying to get into all of that really.
Like no offense to Gene Hackman, but I think he was one of the better Lex Luthors, man. I loved him in Batman Superman Returns.
I agree.
What's this new logo, Saggy?
Oh yeah, that's a nice little.
Hey, Saggy, what's up?
Max smells well.
That logo.
Cyrus would know.
Confirmed.
No, here's the thing.
Confirmed, honey.
Let me get started at mass.
I gotta snap my finger when I say it. Confirmed, honey.
Can you pull up her comment again real quick?
Where?
Saggy's. Okay, she's wearing that hat because underneath it's a smelly piece of cheese.
Damn, bro. Coming at Saggy hard.
I'm just saying that's why she wears the hat to cover it up.
Wow.
Bradley says Kevin Spacey is still trying to be Frank Underwood. Is that from?
Yeah.
House of Cards, right?
Things.
Oh wow, we have two former YouTubers here.
Oh Lord.
We have a former YouTuber and a semi-retired YouTuber.
Saggy, how you doing, Saggy?
I heard a familiar voice, and I said, I have to come on and say hello.
I miss Saggy so much.
I miss you.
We had a great time, man. All of us hanging out up there with the boba tea and the cult prayers. It was amazing.
I did not say the cult prayers. Everyone was trying to get me. I did not contribute.
Yes, you did. He's lying. He was
No, I
there. He
didn't.
was part of it. He was
filmed
part of it.
I couldn't tell through his mask. I couldn't tell if he was saying it or not.
Were it candles or incense? Was it like a incantation type thing here?
Oh yeah, the whole shebang. Like if you can imagine it was happening.
Man, if I'd have picked up a plane ticket, I'd have been there.
So how are you doing, semi-retired melons?
I'm good. It's been fun.
Oh, cool. Getting enough bubble tea?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I've gotten a lot of bubble tea. So what's going on here? You guys talking movies and stuff?
I'm trying to stick away from the other topic.
We're actually just about to segue into
60 downvotes. I can't get 50 upvotes.
Oh my god, that was funny. That video has the most downvotes I've ever seen.
After a while, I went in the pinned comments. I'm like, is that all you got? I'm not sweating. and then
my latest video. You saw my latest video that I just put out has 109 dislikes so far.
Wow. Damn. How's that? 109.
But it also has 105 likes.
Oh.
Well, everybody go on RJ's video, throw him a like.
How do you get 109 dislikes?
Well, no, I actually on my Alex Jones stream I did, it was like 50-50 with the likes and dislikes. So it's very interesting to see the results of what
triggers people.
Not even just that. It's just really interesting. I honestly think they should just abolish the like and dislike buttons completely, because I think at this point it's like it makes no sense.
Organic.
It's used as a weapon.
There was talk about YouTube doing that, and they never did it.
Yeah,
I don't even care.
Well, no, talks about hiding the dislike number.
Oh, yeah, that.
Keeping the like up. Like, I don't think that's right. I think if they're gonna get rid of the dislike button, they should just get rid of the like button as well. They should just abolish both of them.
Well,
why don't they add a meh button, like right in the middle?
Right, just something that's like a non-committal shrug.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. Just meh.
I like the concept of a meh button. Like, did you like it? Did you dislike it? Or is it just meh? It's just a meh.
Yeah, because
I would never. No, I don't want that at all. I would never get a thumbs up again. People would just be mehing all over the place.
You know what's funny? If they incorporated a meh button, that would be the only button being pushed ever.
Yes.
I think people just want to hit a button, and if you take the button away, they're gonna be mad. It doesn't matter what.
People don't want to hit a button unless it's dislike. There's very few people that like there. I have hundreds of viewers of MME live, and not many people do anything.
I mean, I just think that it's pointless, because if a person doesn't like you specifically, just you, not even your content, they just don't like you, they're gonna just downvote it. They're not watching your video. They literally just go there, watch a second, and downvote it. So it's like, what is
rarely ever downvote ever. Usually, I upvote, leave a comment, or don't do anything.
I've downvoted you before.
I have no real experience with hatred online.
I mean, Sag, you asked a couple months ago people to downvote your video. I remember that.
Oh yeah, I've asked people to downvote maybe, but I've downvoted Max's video because I actually didn't like the video. It wasn't because obviously I like Max. It had nothing to do with Max, but if there was a video I didn't like, and I was like, all right, I'm downvoting.
I've never downvoted your video.
You can downvote my video
until now.
Honestly, if you don't like a video or a topic, downvote it for real. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like that.
It needs to get more attention.
I forgot what it was too.
Real Almost Cinema says, I can't be on the phone to chat, but I'm listening. Hit that like button, friends. You got this. Thank you, Real Almost Cinema. What are your thoughts, Saggy, on Brian's main topic, Avengers versus X-Men? Who would win? Do you want to see it?
I mean, it would be
X-Men?
It would be interesting because the X-Men are already a team, and the Avengers had to kind of get together. So I would honestly say I would feel like the X-Men would probably win, just because they started off as a team. They trained together, they worked together, so they've already been doing it a lot longer than the Avengers did.
The more obvious answer is that the X-Men are Jean Grey.
Okay, guys, who would be your X-Men versus Avengers? Which X-Men versus Avengers? Who would be your team?
Carlos Chanter. I have a Mikey Sutt article that begs to differ. It might be happening, Carlos. Thank you. And then, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but Swami
But I'm
Ills,
pretty
$10.
sure. I'm pretty sure Cyclops, an Avenger could be Cyclops.
Don't attack me, Swami Ills. You know this is what the usual suspects calls an attack, and you just attacked me 4 times. Lols. Lols times 4. LOL. How do you say it?
It would be the core.
That sounds very different than what it's supposed to be.
They would have the core X-Men team, like they'd have Gambit, Rogue, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine, Beast, Storm. You know, the usual X-Men.
Nightcrawler.
But they would win. They would win. I think they would win just because the fact, like I said, they've been a team. They started off as a team, basically. There's like
you know what? You're right, Saggy, and I'll tell you why you're right. Because there's the Marvel universe, and then there's X-Men. The X-Men are so good; they have their own thing.
Yeah, that's true. And that's true. I agree there.
But
they did big Cyclops a wimp in the X-Men universe.
Yes, they've never done Cyclops right in the movie.
Yeah.
Or Rogue. They've messed up both those characters so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Rogue was
No, Rogue sucked compared to
Dark
what Rogue
Phoenix twice.
Compared to what Rogue could be, they effed her up. Same with Jean
I
Grey.
mean,
They
they didn't do much. They didn't do much. They did. I think Storm got a little bit more. Storm was a little bit more developed, but they still kind of didn't.
I even like
either.
I like X-Men, Apocalypse, and Dark Phoenix. It's not as good as
If
the first two.
If you think about the X-Men series, especially the first 3 movies, it's mostly about Wolverine and his relationship with Jean Grey.
That was the problem with those movies. And they don't hold up very well.
Cyclops was once it got to the Wolverine show, really.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Well, that's why X-Men Last Stand was just god awful. Like
It wasn't that bad.
I like Dark Phoenix better than I like Last Stand, though.
What? I didn't. I Dark Phoenix was.
I mean, if you can get over Sophie Turner, it's not that bad.
There's only
I can't get over Sophie Turner.
There's only 4 good X-Men movies.
I can't get over Sophie Turner.
Beautiful.
Woo!
I mean, she is beautiful, and all I could see.
And it finally had Mystique die. Because I can't stand Jennifer Lawrence acting like she's being tortured to play a character.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
No, I mean,
she hated me in those movies so
don't
much.
forget that this actress is getting paid millions of dollars. I do not feel sorry for you when you're.
That's why I don't like Jennifer Lawrence, dude. I'm
good.
sorry. She just comes across to me as like kind of stuck up. So
she's probably liking the Jean Grey movie.
The Hunger Games.
People see the X-Men Phoenix.
I was all in the Hunger Games when that started, and then she was phoned it in the end of the Hunger Games. She's like, I don't care anymore.
Well, to be fair, the filmmakers phoned it in with the final 2 movies as well.
Yeah, they should never split it up.
Did not need to
She's
be
probably like,
parts.
she's probably like for X-Men Phoenix, Dark Phoenix. She's probably like, you know what? Just pay me and just kill me off.
that first Mockingjay movie, nothing happened. It literally just could have been 1 movie. Nothing happened in that first part. Absolutely nothing. It was 2 hours of filler until the second part.
You know what I think about Jennifer Lawrence, since we're talking about Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay. I think that she's not as good as she got to be super famous, and she wasn't ready for that, and she doesn't really have the talent for that.
She won an award too soon.
Yeah, she didn't really know what to do because she's too young, too kind of dumb, maybe, and she kind of messed it up. I feel kind of bad for her. I know a lot of people feel like she's kind of stuck up, like you were saying, or maybe like she's kind of fake. People feel like she's kind of fake. But I just think, can you imagine being that young and not being ready, and yet here it is, and you got to figure this out, and this is your one shot, and everyone will judge you forever based on this? I don't know.
I can relate with my overwhelming success on YouTube. I got it really early. I've learned.
She's really young.
Here's the thing. I like Jennifer Lawrence. I think that the Hunger Games, and I do agree with Cyrus. I think that her fame kind of rose very quickly, and she probably wasn't ready for it. What's up, Truth?
See, I have to. I have to put in the title that the Ayer Cut's coming. That's why truth is here.
Yeah.
You light up the truth.
It might.
But yeah, I do like Jennifer Lawrence. I think that she did grow too fast, and I think she wasn't ready for it. But I still don't think that that's a reason to kind of rule her out.
To be fair, when
I don't like her in franchise films.
You really shouldn't cancel people, Max. That's all.
No, I'm not. I am canceling her out of franchise films. After one movie, she gets bored, and it's boring.
But here's the thing.
Challenge yourself with all these indie projects.
No. Here's the thing. A lot of actors, they get bored doing the same things over and over. Like, why do you think we see a lot of
take the paycheck?
But this is what I'm saying though. Once you have your claim to fame, you want to expand. You want to do other projects. You don't want to, like, granted, yeah, the money's good.
That's true.
But how is she going to grow as an actor
to be fair,
if she doesn't branch out to do other roles?
Franchise is more appreciative though. They take the paycheck and they know it's a franchise,
right,
but they still appreciate it. They don't show it on screen.
But at the same time, RJ, when you get a job, right, a regular job, okay, say you get a job at like GameStop, okay, and you've been at GameStop for a long time, you want to actually, grow within the company. You want to do other things. So yeah, you are appreciative of the job you got, but that doesn't mean you have to be stuck.
I think her best movie. I think her best movie is with Bradley Cooper.
RJ, that's not how it works.
I think Degrassi Knowles saw Venom 2 already. I think he told me the other day.
Okay, thank you, Degrassi. You got me hyped up even more.
I got to get my ticket.
See, and I actually agree with Jarbo.
People worried about a short movie.
I do not want her going anywhere near Sue Storm.
No, she'd be a horrible Sue Storm.
No.
Degrassi Knowles, that's hilarious. That's a great name. I love that. I
think she's filmed in as Mystique. She's gonna film it as Sue Storm. It's destined.
Anna de Armas.
I could see that, to be honest. I could see it. I think Degrassi knows things.
Yeah, Degrassi.
I think Degrassi. Here's the thing. I think Degrassi is secretly a movie executive.
I think so too.
Degrassi.
Are you my source, Degrassi? No. I got to get some scoops from you.
Degrassi, come on in.
By the way, so I looked at that Geekoski article about the Ayer Cut. They're saying it's possible it gets announced at DC Fandom.
I think they need something. I think that's why. I think people aren't talking about it enough. I think they look at the engagement of the hashtag, and it's not nearly as much as it was last year.
I told you, the best way to send a message is to not send one at all.
Right.
Although they're going to try
master of everything is right again.
Damn.
Yes.
Don't engage. Don't do anything. The worst thing you could do to something is just not care.
Although apparently everyone's still going to co-stream it and everyone's going to watch it. They're just going to try it.
And it defeats the purpose, and you will not get anything you want.
We need our daily Snorlax. I don't think the former YouTuber here knows about RJ's Snorlax.
Okay, hold on.
No,
give me a second. Hold on.
There's a lot of things I don't know.
Are you interested more in getting? I know you're a gamer, Cyrus. Are you interested more in getting back in the movies and streaming and all that? Does any of this stuff interest you?
I love talking to friends and hanging out. I love that, but being a personality on the internet right now is not.
No. I just mean, like, on your personal time. Would you rather just game, or would you pick up a movie? Or
I watch a lot of. What the hell is happening right now?
That's RJ's
doppelganger.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean the face. Look at the face when you do the face.
Oh, is that like a Pokemon or something?
Yeah, Pokemon.
There it is.
I was a Snorlax instead of getting the stream ready.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's happening right now?
I see two of them.
I do transform into a Snorlax.
Is it gonna open its eyes in a second or something? I mean,
what?
Bro,
now there are two of them.
That would be amazing. I'm getting more viewers with this.
If that Snorlax opens its eyes,
trying hard not to laugh.
I'm just imagining like
McMillan's here.
I just imagining like music from The Omen start to play and its eyes open.
That would be a funny. You know those videos with jump scares, RJ. That would be a funny video. You just have like a minute relaxing like this, and then all of a sudden the eyes pop open real large on the Snorlax. Not you, RJ. Not you, and like scare the shit out of the viewer. Like
the head turns around 360. Oh man.
Yeah. That would be an amazing.
You have to get a
God
reaction from everybody else.
I'll remember that forever. That's permanently embedded in my head.
Yeah, I did that once. I just I shut it off on stream and I just closed my eyes and I wrote it.
Did you watch Saggy? Did you watch Anthony Mackie in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series?
Nope.
She doesn't have Disney Plus.
Well, I'm glad. Good. So you'll have a lot to comment on here. They want him to be the leader of the Avengers, so he's potentially he's going to be one of the big leaders in the next Avengers.
Well, of course, he's getting his own movies. He's going to
Well,
be
he's Captain America. He should be, right?
How do you feel about
Be
that?
on the team.
Are you like, no, we still need
I do have a question.
Robert Downey, and what do you think? And Brian has a question. Yes.
Did he put in his time on the stage like Steve Rogers did?
I don't know. You mean in the musical?
Yeah.
No.
Doing USO shows? Come on. Come on.
That's true.
All right, I'll
That's
shut
true.
up. RJ with a relevant opinion. Go ahead.
He's got to pay his dues, right? He's got to pay.
I mean, who else would be the leader of the Avengers?
Well, the other choice is spoilers for Shang-Chi and credits again is Captain
She's
Marvel.
not the leader, though. She's not the leader.
Well, Captain Marvel would be a good leader because most of the time she spends her time.
According to the fear mongering on the internet, she's
well, that's why we
boring.
don't listen to them. Right?
Okay, hold on. Pause. Captain Marvel can't be the leader. That bitch hasn't even been part of the team that long for her to just be the leader. Like, she can't be the leader.
Well, she's mostly a space.
You know what?
Anyway,
You know what, Saggy? We felt the same way when Rodimus Prime took over from Optimus Prime back in the 80s when Optimus Prime died and it was supposed to go to Ultra Magnus, but that stupid little anyway, never mind them.
Rodimus Prime, is that real?
Yes, Rodimus Prime.
No, but in all honesty, it's like she hasn't even been part of the team long enough for her to be like, I'm the leader now.
Here's the thing. Captain Marvel's going to be dealing with her space.
No, you shut your face.
I'm
shut your face.
She'll be doing the space stuff.
With you.
Don't agree with me. Shut your face. No,
oh shit.
No, I honestly think if anyone was to be the leader of the Avengers, I would say it should be either Bruce or Black Widow.
She's after WandaVision?
Dead. So.
I have.
She's dead. No, she's not dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's dead.
Is there a confirmed body?
They buried her.
Yes, buried her. Well,
okay, I didn't see Black Widow movie, so thanks for the spoiler.
I thought Samuel L. Jackson. I thought he was.
Yeah, he's still around. Samuel Jackson's still around.
Leader, though.
He's not the leader. He's the leader of Shield. But
he's up with that scroll spaceship, just chilling.
I would say Bruce or
Doctor Strange might take more of a leadership role.
I think it's going to be Bruce Banner. I think it's going to be Bruce Banner.
It should be Bruce Banner.
And maybe Captain America.
I'm very disappointed in Bruce Banner and Hulk in these movies. He's just not that great. Here's the thing. Here's the
thing. It looks like in Marvel, they're going in different directions of different mini villains, like possibly Kang, maybe Galactus. It looks like there might be more than one leader. So like,
I have an unconventional choice, but
yeah.
Exactly.
And look, Captain America. While Captain America was technically the leader of the Avengers, Tony Stark kind of had a leadership role too.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, it is a thing now because it could have been Black Panther. That's the problem. Before.
Who's to say that the new Black Panther?
I'm so sorry, I can't think of his name.
Nope, it can't be anyone who just joined the team. After that.
Look, for example, if they're dealing with space, maybe Captain Marvel was the leader for space stuff. But if they're dealing with stuff on Earth, Captain America or whoever.
Okay, let's say for example, Shuri becomes the new Black Panther, which seems like that is going to be what they do.
What happened? Oh no! What the heck is going on?
Yeah, he's right though.
What?
There's something going on with my StreamYard. Okay, the signal's back up. For some reason, it shows now a signal when there's a problem. It was spinning for a second, then it had a weak signal.
Oh yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Yeah.
So I think the plan originally would have been Black Panther and what's the actor's name that passed? I forget it.
Chadwick Boseman.
Boseman. Sorry, I have memory problems. Don't yell at me.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
There's a variety of leaders.
Go ahead for me. What were you going to say?
I was going to yell at you.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying we have a variety of leaders, you know.
But I think they would have said
have an unconventional choice because here's what I think is going to happen. I think the next Avengers team is going to be a brand new team of mostly new members, and I think it's going to be very different from what we're expecting it to be.
Hmm.
And I think, it's my prediction, I think they're going to get the Wasp to lead the team.
What?
No.
Mhm.
RJ, what the hell are you talking about?
So hold on, pause.
No,
Wasp?
So hold on.
Hold on.
Here's-
Let me
hold on.
explain.
No,
Let me
shut your
explain real
face.
quick. Let
Shut
me
your
explain
face,
real quick.
RJ. Shut your face,
Let me
RJ. No,
explain real quick.
no, don't
Let
black
me
girl
explain
clap your
real quick.
hands. Don't black girl clap your hands at
Let
me,
me
bro.
explain real quick.
Don't you clap
Don't
your hands.
appropriate.
We can do this all
Don't
day.
appropriate hand clapping, please.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not-
appropriate hand clapping, RJ.
Oh.
Wasp was the one who founded the Avengers in the original comic.
Okay,
It was her and
but
Ant-Man.
it
But we're
doesn't
talking about the
matter.
MCU
We
Wasp.
already we're talking about the MCU, and here's the thing. Pretty
It's
much.
going to be a new team. New
Shut
members.
the freaking hell
Because
up.
her father's going to create
Shut the hell
Ultron.
up,
It doesn't
RJ.
matter.
Because here's the thing, RJ is partially right because if anyone remembers, Iron Man did have like a second team planned. Like there was the Avengers and there was like the second Avengers, and he already had a list of people who were going to be the second Avengers if anything were to happen to the original team. So I'm pretty sure RJ is onto something that it would be a whole new team, mainly because they killed off most of the originals anyways. So it has to be a new team. But yes, keep it up. I'm a clap. But yeah, I kind of agree with RJ there. It has to be a new team because the second team consisted of Spider-Man, Wolverine,
Luke
Cage, Iron Fist.
I think it was Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers.
Yeah, and I think I think you're right too. But yeah, I would say that would probably be the next team that we see, kind of doing a team up with the
I don't know.
existing
I know the
Avengers.
chat's talking. I don't think they do West Coast Avengers and the Great Lake Avengers. That seems like a little too much.
Well, Brian, is Ambassador going to lose his shit over this? Brian Thice.
I imagine he probably
Thank
is.
you for the support
He
for
already
the
is,
$5.
man.
I
I know
really
he is.
appreciate it, but I would be interested to hear Ambassador go off the rails on this because he's a huge Babylon 5
Yeah,
fan.
J. Michael Straczynski is going to remake Babylon 5 for the CW.
Well, I'm trying to read the topic, RJ. Here's a future topic. A Babylon 5 remake has been announced with the original creator as showrunner. It'll take a while for the pilot to film, though.
But
I say go ahead. Don't be a hater.
No,
this is what I do on my show. Don't
Because
Here's the
everything
thing, though. It's the original creator coming back
Well,
to it.
it doesn't matter. My
The
whole
special
thing is
effects
why.
updated.
Hey,
I mean, that was the
if you're
one
gonna
issue.
do it, you got to use the video toaster for all the CGI.
But I'm saying
my
Babylon
concern is though. My
5
concern is why is it CW?
Thank you, Brian.
Why isn't
Guys.
CW? That's my concern. It should be on like a bigger budget platform.
it's on
CW
CW?
goes, yeah, it's CW.
CW is very well.
Well, if they're gonna do it small budget, I don't. That's where I'm like, why would if you do it right.
Ambassador's not going to be happy.
I got a solution. They just need to call it Babylon 6, and then it's
But my thing is Babylon 5 was such a cult classic. Why does it need a remake? It was good at its time. I don't think it's gonna be good now. I don't think it's gonna hold up because it was good at the time. Because back it was around the time that like sci-fi type shows were like really big at its peak. We had Star Trek, and Brian can attest to this. Star Trek and shows kind of that tried to mimic it. What was that thing? Firefly. Shows like that, all those sci-fi things were huge. And Babylon 5 was part of that. And I
The
don't think it's gonna
Orville, all those shows.
Right. I don't think it's gonna be. What's the point of remaking it?
No,
It's
thanks,
just-
Brian. I didn't know about that. I honestly didn't know. I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, I think the news broke only a couple of days ago. So
Your face broke a couple days ago.
whoa, God.
yeah, I know. That's why I don't. That's why I don't go on.
Saggy's been away, and she's ready to fight. She's
No, because I believe he said she had a stinky piece of cheese underneath her hat.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did right before she came in here.
That's not very nice.
No,
Hey, she started it, to be fair. She every time I go in the chat, she's like, "You smell, you this and that."
She didn't say RJ smelled. She said Matt.
I
smelled.
did say Max smells.
At a certain point, you have to let things go, RJ. That's
Yeah,
all.
RJ, let it go.
This is also true.
Oh,
I
this
think
is
just let it go.
I just found a funny article in /film. Yes, this would be really funny if you're Kevin Smith. I like Kevin Smith. I'm so sick of people like. This is a problem.
Can't
with
wait
the
for
internet
Clerks
today.
3, man.
Internet
I'm
today
happy that
really,
wrapped up.
really
still mad at them,
crapping
by the
on people that we used to count as heroes back in the day. Like,
What?
I'm
what?
not getting.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because I'm out of the loop on a lot of stuff. Why did everyone lose their shit over the He-Man thing?
Because apparently it was woke.
Yeah, because it was a He-Man show, but it didn't have He-Man in it, even though it kind of did.
Just in the first episode and the last episode.
They were trying to say that it's not about He-Man. It's about Tila.
The main character. They thought the main character was become like the
He-Man
next
or whatever.
He-Man.
Yeah.
It's
The female
called the
character
Masters
was
of the
become the next
Universe.
Right.
Not He-Man.
It's not called He-Man.
So they got mad because they thought something was going to happen that didn't happen.
Yes.
Well, they thought it was
well,
going to be
they-
the 1980s cartoon.
They also
made
thought it was.
special
It
message
was,
at the
it
end.
was a continuation. It's basically it wasn't like a reboot of it. It was a continuation.
It was a sequel.
Enoch.
It's
Well, yeah,
a sequel.
and the thing is, they thought it was agenda driven because Tila was the
Like
main
everything.
character.
If you
and she had
watch
this
our
like
friend
haircut
Enoch,
and the
he
way-
talks about what this was about.
No,
The
I know. I'm
original
just saying,
show
like,
was agenda driven. At the end, it would tell you not to do drugs. It would tell you
Yeah,
to stay
how
in
dare
school.
they?
They never made it that
Who-
far.
they
That
don't
show was
know-
all
they don't-
about agenda.
They don't know
okay?
me. They don't know me.
Well,
God.
former YouTuber, did you watch
Trying to
He-Man
mold
back
the
in the
minds
day?
of children.
Did you watch Cyrus? Did you watch He-Man?
Dude, I'm from there. Yes, like
Okay, you should watch the new one. It's really good.
I've seen a few episodes of. I didn't finish it, but
Oh,
it was. I thought it was great, and I thought Mark Hamill was awesome. I was very confused by it because at the time I knew people were like really upset,
It's
and I
just
was
the way the internet is anymore.
no, but that's fuck that shit. What that's how's that an excuse for everything? Every
No,
time
it's not. I'm not
Hold
excusing.
on.
I'm saying
What
the
it
reality.
is-
It's
what it
everything.
is- what it
Anytime-
is now is that people are just looking for something in entertainment to bitch about. It's like they're looking,
Yeah.
they take a show and they're like, let's see what is woke in the show. They're not watching the show to enjoy it. They're watching it to find things to dunk on.
I remember when you said you were ranting because
100% true.
Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers complained about the scene where Men in Arms kneel down in front of Tila, and he said, "This is what they do. They demasculate these characters."
Well,
They
yeah,
make everything,
what he did is he took that scene with Duncan, kind of, asking his daughter for forgiveness for what happened in the beginning of the series, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers said, "Respect woman," and I'm like, that's not what it was about, dude. It was a father
So juvenile.
and his daughter having a moment. It had nothing to do with the fact she was a woman. What?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's-
juvenile behavior. It's everything. I actually have a great clip. I have to record on my phone because I want to actually hear. I want to play the audience his words from the. He's very active in. He used to work in the industry with Facebook and all these social. He was a director of the social. I think he was one of the producers. The Social Dilemma, and he was on Bill Maher, and it was amazing conversation. That's what I want to do for a video this week to talk about it. But here's a funny article. Kevin Smith shares details on
you
his.
want to buy tires?
I don't know what diabetes.
Oh no,
Diabetes.
That's
What?
not nice. That was really messed up. He said Kevin Smith and then a diabetes.
What are you trying to do here? What's going on? What is this?
Kevin Smith shares details on the phone call with Marvel's Kevin Feige. It said after evening with Kevin Smith, when he got a phone call, he was wishing him the best after his heart attack, and he was hoping for more. He's like, Kevin, that's funny. When Kevin Feige calls you, you're hoping for more than just, I hope you feel better soon. You want to help us with the next Marvel movie or series? I was like, I almost died, and now they're going to offer me a Marvel movie. I'm going to have to turn this guy down, but this is lovely. Feige called, and he said the loveliest things, man. He goes, look, when I heard about the heart attack, he's going, it really affected me because a kid from New Jersey who made a movie, you meant something to me. Your journey means something to me. I'm so glad you're alive. I'm like, thanks, man. That means a lot. I expected him to be like, okay, so now let's get down to business. But he was like, all right, Kev, be good, and hung up.
It's like Daredevil. Can you do it?
No, that's funny. I would
but
assume too. Yes.
But you know what? Having Feige call him and say, that his story, really meant something to him. Because if you know Kevin Smith, him and his buddy, Jay, they just two dudes who decided to kind of like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. They're just regular dudes who just decided to take a risk and do something, and then look at where their careers took them. And Kevin Smith did something like a dude from Jersey, like people from Jersey and Boston. You don't really see them doing too much. It's tough.
Well, Kevin Feige also called Kevin Smith again, but he called and let him know, hey, we're gonna include this in the Stan Lee cameo for Captain Marvel. He's gonna be reading the script of Mallrats, and like Kevin Smith was losing his mind. He was like he openly cried when he heard that.
I thought that was awesome. I got
When
a
will
chuckle out of
direct
that.
a Marvel movie?
Can I say something about Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
So a couple of things. If I was to criticize him, if I was to have a real legitimate criticism of Kevin Smith, it would be that sometimes he runs his mouth about some inside baseball he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the Bruce Willis stuff. Like that was entertaining. We all got a good laugh out of it, but that's the kind of shit that you really, you know, what are you doing? Well, you know, you're causing yourself some drama there. You're inviting some things that maybe you shouldn't.
He's backed off from that a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But that's my criticism.
Yeah.
Other than that, when did we fucking decide that we don't like Kevin Smith? This dude has made like amazing movies for like 30 years.
The
like,
same time that the internet says we don't like everyone else.
But
too.
Cyrus, you have to understand. Basically, once he made He-Man, Kevin Smith sold his soul to Hollywood and went woke.
That's what did it. He-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everyone was mad at him because they're like, "Oh,
Did they
he
ever
lied
watch
to
Chasing
us."
Amy?
Yeah, they said that he lied
He
to
lied
them by
to
not telling
them.
them spoilers for the show.
Batman in a movie with a lesbian, like Chasing Amy.
I can't wait for Clerks 3.
Habs blue ribbon over Heineken. I don't
By
know
the way,
about that.
one else really funny. So they asked Kevin Smith in that same thing, "Hey, do you want to do a Marvel movie?" He's like, "Hell no, I don't want to do it because I'm not good enough, and I know that I cannot handle it." He basically said, "He's like, nope, I'm perfectly fine doing what I'm doing."
He's perfectly fine doing the DC for the Arrowverse.
I got to watch the Orville. I haven't really watched that.
Okay. I'm going to address something I just saw in the chat. Protoss X says Kevin Smith seems like a fake fan.
No, he's not.
Well, I don't understand what that means. Like, because I don't know what you mean by that. Like,
Well, some people say that Kevin Smith comes across as a corporate shill, basically. Like
a corporate shill, Kevin
Yeah.
Smith. Kevin Smith.
Because he defended The Last Jedi.
Well, not this is that.
He's-
They say like he's overly excited about everything. He cries over everything. That's why.
Because
He's a positive guy.
have you ever? Do they? What? It's like they just discovered Kevin Smith. I guess. Like they don't understand this man at all. Like
Zoomers, man.
Oh man, Robo. He
Like-
said it wasn't his favorite. He didn't say he hated He-Man. I saw the interview. I think people were alluding to that because he once did an interview. There's a sound clip of him out there.
Hi,
that
Robo
says-
Blue.
Yeah, hi, Robo Blue.
did you?
That
Oh
said-
my God! Like did you?
That
I
said
grew
it's
up-
not his favorite. It's not
I
his
grew,
favorite.
I grew up in the 80s. Okay, like Kevin Smith's a little bit older
Breaking
than me,
news.
but not very much. And I can tell you this: there's a lot of
Really?
cartoons.
80s?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Shut up. Anyway, there's a lot of franchises you grew up with in that period. Awesome shit. It was the 80s, right? It's hard to say what would be anyone's favorite because there was so much awesome shit in the 80s. So if somebody's like, yeah, I mean, and let's be honest, the He-Man cartoons, they were kind of goofy, you know?
Oh no! How dare you?
I'm
They're
just
for kids.
the
They were cheesy AF, dude.
it was a cartoon designed to sell toys. The toys were the real thing.
For the audience, it's kids.
Yeah, the cartoon was later. That was something they added after the fact. So the cartoon is literally, you talk about like corporate stuff. The cartoon was literally contrived to sell you toys. So if you want to be up in arms about the artistic integrity of fucking He-Man,
Ooh, wow.
I mean, what are you talking about?
Hell yeah, man! Bring the heat, man.
Yeah, bring the heat.
Oh, that's a great. The artistic integrity of selling toys, right? Oh man,
I'm just saying.
What's semi-retirement? What are you awing about?
So
Try some cheese.
I when I was at the convention where I met Ray Fisher, I got a few things signed, and when I was out doing a live stream, I had a little contest. If somebody could guess what my favorite anime was, I would get them something at the con. And eventually somebody guessed it, but at the time, like I didn't get the thing, like I couldn't find what they asked for. So I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I still owe this person a gift because they won the little contest I had. So I looked
What was
around,
the answer, by the way?
Death Note. But I was like, you know what? I have this Ray Fisher signed cyborg action figure that I got there, and I gave it to them, and they just got it. So I was like, oh,
well, Protoss X, I love you too, man. But he's just being passionate about stuff. Yeah. He's just giving a strong opinion.
Dude. No, I'm honestly though. What the hell does that mean? Kevin Smith's a fake fan. Do you not listen to Kevin Smith? Do you not know that he's the biggest fanboy there is? Like,
I'm not trying to attack this guy. I don't know anything about it.
Now, see, hold on, pause. Here's the thing. There are a lot of people who claim that they're fans of the stuff that they're working on, but they also want to be creative, and they also decide to do things and tell a story a little differently. I think when it came to Kevin Smith's He-Man show, it was a continuation of the original, which means there was a story that he felt he wanted to tell of how he foresaw the story going, which is like, well, what happens if He-Man wasn't around? You know, He-Man can't be around forever, so let's tell a story where He-Man is gone. Now who was going to defend the universe? Well, we have the Masters of the Universe still around, but they're all older, so I think he is a fan, but I also think with fans, the expectation that a true fan has to make something exactly like the original to appease to the fandom. It's like some of them just want to be a little more creative and tell a little bit of a different story. I don't see anything wrong with that, and that doesn't make them less of a fan. That just means they're a fan of something, just like people who write fan fiction. There's a lot of people who write fan fiction, and they're true fans of the franchise, but they write their own stories based on how they want it to be told. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I like Degrassi Knowles' comment here. He wouldn't take the job if he didn't have some affinity for the character. And the proof is there, like what he said with Kevin Feige. I was hoping he would offer me that I'd have something to turn down, but he won't take it if he doesn't think he could do something. Dude has punched up more blockbusters in the last decade than almost any working writer, and no one says a word. He does work on a lot of projects that he doesn't just direct.
I think that the He-Man thing is an excuse to be mad at Kevin Smith. I think that
he's one of those Hollywood directors that will work on smaller projects because he's passionate about that stuff.
Yeah, I think this is like what do they call us, wagging the dog, or there's some expression for this. Like you already have your mind made up. You've got an opinion about Kevin Smith. Now you need a reason. And here comes He-Man. That's a good enough reason. We'll figure out a way to make this the reason that we hate him. Because I'm like, come on, guys. Like, what is the real reason? Is it his politics? Is there some other thing he did that he talked about Bruce Willis? You didn't like that? Like, is there something? Because give me a fucking break. He made you know how many versions of He-Man there have been? He-Man is completely derivative of Conan and all kinds of other stuff. They've admitted to that. There's a documentary you can actually watch where they go into detail about the random throw shit at the wall and see what sticks mindset of even coming up with He-Man. He-Man is literally just a conglomeration of whatever fucking idea they could come up with. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it.
That's like marketing research the cartoon.
By the way, I have to address Robo Blue's comment because Robo Blue said the problem is they legally couldn't make it a continuation to the original, so it was a weird claim to make in the first place. Well, here's the thing. Legally, he did make a continuation to the original because he made that He-Man show, and he has to get permission from the original people who own the IP to have made the show in the first place. So legally, he did do that.
Plus, it was made with the intention of being a continuation. They basically acted like it was a continuation, and if they couldn't,
Right. And
Jarbo wants a link.
Right, and if the original people who created He-Man were like greenlit this because they overall were the only ones that could have allowed him to do the show, they were like, "Oh, you're doing a continuation? Let us hear your story." He tells them the synopsis of the story that he wants to tell, and they're like, "Okay."
I put it in the Hollywood After Dark or Jarbo because it was the clickest.
The clickest.
The clickest.
The clickest.
The clickest.
Well, here's a good. Zeno finally gets here. Let's see what Zeno has to say. He-Man Revelations is top tier TV. He understands the source material, unlike many that only remember it since their idiot child brains. What their idiot child brains.
And see, here's the thing: Zeno usually has hot takes, but Zeno also remembers the original He-Man. So when Zeno was a fan of the original, so when Zeno says that, that's why I didn't watch the original when I was a kid. I watched the repeats, but by that time when I was watching the repeats, I was too busy into Power Rangers and other shows, so I didn't really get into He-Man like everybody else. But some of you guys have remembered the original He-Man show. So
Yeah, but He-Man and Power Rangers were like seriously like almost 15 years apart.
no, but they would show reruns of the old school He-Man show. So I wasn't interested in the reruns because I was too busy watching Power Rangers.
I should have watched He-Man.
Yeah, well, you should watch these nuts in your mouth.
You should have watched Voltron.
What?
Hey.
Is that where you keep your cheese tucked away between your legs?
I mean, you would know. You like Swiss, so.
Oh my god.
Well, listen.
Jarbo,
Fermented is usually better,
Jarbo,
right? It's how wine is made.
Jarbo, I don't want to criticize you. You're a big time dude, but could you
No,
back
I'm
off
not.
that mic just a little? You're just
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. It auto adjusts itself.
His
So
mic
let me
mic has one setting loud because it expects Jarbo to be nothing but.
Oh.
No, it's not entirely. I do try to keep it on like the even side. I understand that my mic is powerful, like my penis, but
wow.
Proof or it's a bullshit lie.
Hashtag cancel Jarbo, I guess, right?
Oh, that's
Again.
No, that was 3 years ago.
No, I don't know anyone on YouTube that they've tried to cancel more than Jarbo. I would.
That's
that.
okay. Fair enough.
Jarbo has like a monthly cancel party that happens. Like it's like a monthly thing.
It's like scheduled.
Well,
Yeah,
Saggy might come back and do a cancel stream. I don't know.
No, on who? Jarbo?
Yeah.
Never. Wow, I would never cancel him. What would I do without him?
What was the thing about Swiss? What was that? I missed the.
Oh, RJ said that Saggy had a piece of cheese underneath her hat, and I said she's got it behind her balls between her legs.
Oh my god.
That Jarbo likes to eat. It's okay. He's leaving that part out.
I'm just saying, like, how do you ferment? How do you
Sam
ferment wine? You know,
This has more sexual tension than the X Files.
Yeah.
Jarbo
I mean, look,
knows
they
all
say
about that my
you get the best
Well,
cheese by
here's
cutting
the-
out the
here's a-
mold.
Here's a good positive story, analyst. Now, when Jarbo gets in, the chat's more well behaved than the panel.
Listen, I'm just saying, Jarbo surprisingly, shockingly knows what's going on between my legs, and I'm just
Oh,
trying to figure out
shit.
why.
Because you never shut up about it.
You're still
You walk into live streams and you're like, "Whose dick do I gotta suck to be here tonight?"
Oh my
Like,
god. God damn.
you know. And then you openly brag about your skills on that level. So I don't even trip.
I mean, Jarbo knows because why do you think I was on Hollywood After Dark?
You say Hollywood or Halloween? Something Halloween.
Hollywood.
Wait. That's
I hate Nate.
Hey, Nate.
All right, so
hold on a second. What, girl?
I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay, I'm good. Next topic.
Sam Raimi. No, this is a positive This is a positive
Yeah, this is
article.
a great story.
No,
It's very good,
this is really cool. Sam Raimi reacts to Dr. Octopus. No jokes. Return Spider-Man. No Way Home. This was beautiful, Sam Raimi said while speaking with Sci-Fi Wire recently. He looks great. The animation's great. I'm assuming it's not puppeted because when we did Doc Ock, we had puppets and animation for his tentacles, octopus tentacles. But it was smooth and powerful, and I loved his costume they kept from the original. I think it's going to be a great movie. I'm just happy Sam Raimi is back in the game too with superhero films. With
him directing Doctor Strange 2 is like one of the most exciting things about that movie, in my opinion. So
I mean, he doesn't get enough credit. We wouldn't have the MCU 2 without the Spider-Man movies doing so well either. Spider-Man and X-Men and Blade and
Spider-Man 2 is still one of my favorite. And it's a lot of it has to do with Alfred Molina. That dude is such a great actor. You know,
He really is. He's amazing in everything I've ever seen him in.
people kind of forget that superhero movies took a while to really be taken seriously, you know, and you got to give Molina credit for bringing credibility to superhero movies. You know, you really do. I don't know why people kind of look back and think, oh, that movie's trash. That movie's garbage. It's worthless. There's nothing to value there. And I'm like, dude, that movie is 20 years old. Like, there's been a lot of evolution to take place. But anyway, whatever.
We owe it to Sam Raimi. He had the perfect balance. I think. I think they still hold up the Spider-Man films, even 3.
Who has the TV?
Yeah, for sure.
What's that?
Somebody has background noise.
It's probably me.
Yeah, it is. What are we watching? What is it?
Probably wrestling.
No, I don't have wrestling on though.
Oh, okay. That's all right. I didn't even hear it this time.
Well, we do have a heel in here with us, so I was wondering.
Me?
Heel versus babyface in here?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, we agree.
Oh, yeah.
We agree.
I'm moving places. I gotta move. Like, anyway.
Mellows hot. Okay.
I like mellows.
Yeah. All right. Let me bring up the next part.
Whoa! Earthquake.
Marshmallows.
What's happening in
We're all gonna
Jarbo?
die. Oh, sorry.
Snorlax is alive.
Anyone looking forward to Megalodon Rising?
No.
Holy crap! No.
Max, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No, I
because it's
cover
not
movie
this
news.
point.
I like these type.
I want to see the porno version.
But
Megalodon.
let's talk about Sharknado
Dong.
next. Why
Megadong.
Megalodon.
not? Let's talk
Oh,
about
Saki
TV.
also knows a thing or two about that one.
Oh.
She likes the Megadon.
What-
Round 2.
What is this
Fight.
shade? What is the shade you're throwing at me tonight, Jarbo? What did I do?
You went after RJ. I'm just protecting my boy. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, you know, I understand you're protecting your boyfriend. I
We're
get it.
talking
It's fine.
about giant sharks, not jumping the shark.
I'll leave your man's
Saggy,
alone.
Thank you.
That was a little homophobic. I don't know.
How's that homophobic? I just said that was his boyfriend, and he said thank you. So clearly, I wasn't wrong.
Megalodon Rising.
Well, that may not be
Sounds-
homophobic to me, but it's homophobic to him, which means you're outing him, and that's wrong. Saki.
You are still a little hot on that
Oh
mic.
my
by the way.
god.
God, I'm
When
trying.
history's
Well, you know, like I'm
greatest
trying, man.
Aquatic predator returns. The armada of modern warships sent to destroy it has no chance at all. Megadong.
Megadon? Did you just call it Megadon?
Yes.
Rising.
The rising Megadon.
The rising of the Megadong.
Mm.
Dun, 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 like the Jaws song
I
when it
love
comes
it,
out.
man.
Out of
I
the
think that
water.
was wasn't that the last
They
Star
could
Wars
just have
movie?
They could just have it shoot out, erect out of the water.
Oh my
The-
god! You were...
Wow.
See, I expect this from Matt
Well,
Jarbo, not you,
I
Max.
mean, you guys went there. I'm trying to cover movie topics
In 3D.
For 3D Megadongs.
Yes.
See, there you
Get
go.
your real 3D.
There you go.
VR. VR.
Zeno confirmed RJ was gay. See, everybody knows.
I never cared. I never asked.
Zeno is a very strange person.
We're all kind of strange.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now.
Well, it's Cyrus's fault. I'm trying to talk about Megalodon. Now I'm saying Dong. Megalodon, and he said I want the other version. Megalodon.
Did I say it that way? I don't think I said it that way.
No, you said maybe you said what about the other version? I'm more intrigued. What about the article about the Megadong? I don't want to research that article.
So I have a question.
Oh, that's
for
on
Jarbo.
blacked.com, Max.
Yeah, RJ save RJ. He needs to save him from Jarbo
I have a-
because
no,
I
I have a
heard some
question.
crazy shit out of
I've-
Jarbo. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
have a question for Jarbo.
Oh,
What movie are you looking forward to seeing?
Oh man. Venom.
Yeah.
No Time to Die.
Yeah, Venom comes out in just a couple of days.
Yeah.
Ooh, No Time to Die.
That one
yeah.
starring your mom.
Whoa.
But that's also on blacked.com.
Oh.
Did you say, hi, Mom?
Yeah, I just need to get Max's membership login info because he said he was going to share it
if
with
you
me.
want to see my mom, I will send her to you in a box.
Whoa, God,
Bidding out your mom to him?
Wait, hold on.
This
Are
taking
we
a dark
talking a full
turn.
corpse? Or are we talking just like cremated remains? Because I can get off to whatever.
Cremated remains.
Oh, Jarbo.
What?
dude?
My,
Have you
mom
ever-
needs, my mom needs some loving. She hasn't had a good.
Oh,
good
God.
Dude, you ever heard of
What?
cream of wheat?
Oh,
What the hell are we
what
doing?
the hell?
I'm glad I came to this show here. It's a pretty good show. You know?
Everyone makes mistakes. I'm just saying.
Hey, Saggy, I have a question for you real quick.
What's up?
Well, what's your thoughts on the Venom gay controversy?
There's a Venom gay
He eats
controversy.
people. Who cares?
Wait, there's a
What?
gay
Quartering and Nerdrotic, they're all
No,
clickbaiting
no,
saying
not
that
that he-
Venom's now gay.
No, he actually kills. He's a
How is he
cannibal.
gay?
Because apparently Andy Serkis there's a coming out party where Venom says
You
that he
can't- you
actually likes
can't
Eddie
say-
Brock.
Okay.
You
So
can't
they
say
think
any
it's
words
like,
on the
they
internet.
said
that
it's
triggers
queer
people.
baiting. They say it's queer baiting.
No.
You know what's queer baiting? Everything Matt Jarbo does.
Whoa.
Oh,
No, that's not bait. Well, I mean, there's baiting, but not the kind you think.
Oh my god!
There's a lot of accusations being thrown around right now.
I mean, there's a lot of there's also a lot of like subjective truths being thrown around as well. So we can, I think, as adults, like sit back and go.
So Saggy,
yeah.
you gonna go see Venom?
I am gonna see Venom. I liked the first Venom. I thought it was great. Is Eminem gonna do another track? Because
Yes, they just announced it tonight. He's doing a new song.
Yay! I can't wait. I can't wait. I liked that Venom track. It was really fire, and I like Eminem's music. So,
Are you going live, Carbo?
are you okay, Max?
I'm ran out of topics. That Megadon was the best
Matt,
one.
what are you talking about tonight?
I don't know yet.
We're great YouTubers. Here.
Oh wait! I got breaking news.
Oh no!
Did you find Jarbo's search history?
Oh, here we go.
Wait, did you find my what?
Your search history.
No, my search history. Look, you
live action TV shows in development at Paramount Plus.
Why? Who cares?
Wait, didn't they make a movie with the
Charlize Theron? Yes.
Yeah, and it was bad.
What is it?
I mean, it
There's
wasn't the worst.
Aeon Flux. It was a bad movie.
It was okay. It just wasn't like people had a lot of expectations, right? Like,
well, compared to the original
cartoon,
animation, you know, it's all like, here's the original anime. It's like, oh, it's really violent, it's really dark, it's really sexual, and then the movie's like, I have backwards feet.
I mean, that was one of the characters. She did have backwards feet.
honestly, I haven't seen it in like forever, so I don't really remember.
It was done by Karen Kasuma directed it, and she was coming right off a girl fight, which was like, that's what kind of thrust Michelle Rodriguez on the scene back in the day, and so they so then her next role off a girl fight was doing Aeon Flux. And that's one of the problems that a lot of these indie directors have. They do a little indie movie that does really well, and then after that it ends up like, you know, oh, hey, do this huge studio tentpole. And it's hard for them to live up to it.
Well, the thing with Aeon Flux is that as a movie, because the show had a lot of story, there was only so much story you could tell in the time frame of a movie. And unless you were gonna franchise it, which they didn't do, and thank God they didn't. But I think a TV show, if they do it the way that, like, if they at least tell the story the way the cartoon told it, then it might be okay. Because like I said, the special effects, the casting wasn't god awful. But it was the fact that they were trying to put too much of the story from the show into the movie, and it just fell flat.
You know, also that Aeon Flux movie came out in a time period when there was a lot of kind of schlocky, kind of cheesy interpretations. Like I don't know what was going on, but like there was all these movies. Like, you remember like Priest, and then
Josh Bowen. I scraped the bottom barrel and found any Star Wars news. Sorry, John.
Good job, Max.
I didn't really have a point. That's okay, Max.
I'm sorry. I didn't really have a point either.
Well, I believe Priest was
release.
like
official release.
My point. My point is not to criticize other movies. My point was just to say there was a period where they did these one-off comic book interpretations that were just supposed to be like popcorn flicks. You know, they weren't supposed to be a franchise or really. They were just like, hey, here's another, movie of the week, and obviously the mindset has changed a lot since that period, but I think that might, I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I'm just saying, like, during that period, it seems like that there was a lot of those kinds of movies, kind of like what we got with the Aeon Flux.
Oh, I would say that, because back then, they still wanted to be profitable, but they were willing to like kind of explore a bit more. Nowadays, obviously, it's profitability over art every step of the way.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
So I think that's kind of the bigger problem, is that you have these producers who just want to make a buck, and they don't really care. They don't really care about the property. They try to put the right people in the space to do it, but they also don't give them like the proper support or the proper budget. Or even the time to do it, because sometimes it's like, okay, we have the rights to this property. We are setting up a release date of X time within 18 months or something. Go make the movie is basically what like they'll tell someone, and movies require time. to get things done right. And unfortunately, so many people these days.
You know what, Jarbo? There's a lot of things that benefit from time. Like the more time you put into it, even if you have to delay a couple times, sometimes it's for the best.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's like what was it? I think Dune probably is going to do better by having that delay to be able to tighten it up a little bit. You know,
why is it out so far in advance and other
because of piracy?
Yeah, piracy. It's because they wanted to get ahead of the HBO Max release.
They can't trust us. That's what.
You can pirate it right now.
How dare?
Well, they can't. Well, I mean, you can't. Well, I think you probably could pirate it right now, but it's not going to be.
I know a site where it's online right now.
I feel.
Yeah, I know. No, I know that as well, but
I feel like we're being judged. You know.
What? I don't promote piracy.
I mean, as a collective, I'm just saying.
Well, it is hurting the industry for real. People see everything. It's not like they don't see it.
No. Believe it or not, Max, piracy has not impacted the industry in the way that you think. They'll tell you this, but studies have shown that people who actually regularly pirate movies will go out and spend more money on the products. The problem is not that piracy is an issue. The problem is that the quality of the product is not as warranting as they want it to be, meaning like repeat viewings in theaters, recycled plot lines from other films. I mean, they so many screenplays these days are written based around the Blake Snyder beat sheet. They have for decades. Have you ever watched a movie and you've been able to pick up on the pattern and like, oh, that's going to happen, then that's going to happen, then that's going to happen. And it feels like you've seen it all before.
Yeah.
Because you have, right? Because you have. Everything is established in a script. Who the killer is, what the weapon the killer uses, or how to defeat the killer. These things are generally already predetermined in a story, and they are set up early on as a way to then have that aha moment, or the yeah, right. You know, they had that part because people don't want to feel stupid when they see these movies, so they make them very simply to appeal to the lowest common denominator in many instances. Never mind the fact that they are also trying to have it be as easily.
Sound like Chris Gore up in here.
What's the word I want to use here? It's when they translate it to other countries, right? When they do the audio, they do the translation. They need the jokes to punch because there's cultural differences, and so they have to be able to figure out a way to write it simply to where the people who are going to be doing the dubbing and everything overseas are going to be able to maintain a similar feel without offending cultures, because everyone is also super, effing offended these days.
Oh, Cast Graphics here.
Nice graphics. I like the spelling there.
Yeah, well, he does some work in entertainment too. Dang is the graphic artist. Benon's Venom. They did a great job based on the budget. Cool.
Like Venom's getting some really positive.
I'm going to support it.
Word of mouth, as is No Time to Die. Although, interestingly enough, I saw a couple of the critics say that this is definitely going to be the most divisive of the Craig Bond movies. So it makes me wonder what's going to happen. You know,
I don't care anymore. I just want to see it at this point because I've had issues. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say I don't think Craig cares either. He's out. He's out.
I like what he said on set. They were saying he was very appreciative.
And I'll tell you this:
the crew and everything. Go ahead.
You know, Henry Cavill was the runner up to Craig, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. You think it's gonna be a?
And Idris Elba was also considered.
I like the Idris Elba thing. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cavill was still relatively unknown. That's when they went with Craig, even though Craig wasn't where he is now, but Craig did have some more experience, because he was the biggest film I remember Craig before he got the Bond role was in the Tomb Raider sequel. I remember that it wasn't very good.
No, he was in the Tomb Raider movie.
Yeah, the sequel was
Daniel
the
Craig.
Sequel?
You talking about?
I don't think he was. I don't know. Gerard Butler was in the sequel. Daniel Craig.
Oh, the
wasn't.
first one, yes, the first one.
Swami, that's why I had a big issue with him. I'm like, then move aside and do your crappy independent movies where you do a Southern accent bad, like you act like you're. No, I'm serious. Like I get sick of people being entitled.
Hold on, are you throwing shade towards Knives Out?
That and that other movie he did with
Because both those movies were good.
You know what? You're just a
Kylo
hater.
Ren.
You're just a hater.
No.
That's all.
Yeah,
there is
that
to it.
sounds about right.
No, the other movie
That does sound
he
about
loves
right.
to
Yeah.
do a southern accent,
Logan Lucky.
American
Logan
southern
Lucky.
accent, where he's
Maybe
Yeah,
you
you're
just
talking about- you're talking about Logan Lucky. That was a
maybe
good movie.
maybe you just don't like the South. Maybe that's what's happening here.
No, I don't like. I don't like entitled actors saying they hate the job so much they'd rather slit their own wrists than take a paycheck, delay the project, get directors taken off the project for years just to come back.
Yeah.
And then do these little low budget movies where they act like they're the bee's knees with their interpretation of a southern accent, and then they finally come back just to kill off James Bond. But I kind of
You
want
just
to
spoil the movie.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
He's not gonna die.
Yeah, they'll pass off the 007 to Lashana Lynch's character.
No, they said they're going to cast a new one next year.
She's not gonna be James Bond, but she could take over the 007.
No, but they said they're going to cast a new James Bond next year. It's the latest report.
They're gonna reboot it. Though.
Rebooted
Yeah.
timeline now. Like it's not the same.
Yeah, a new timeline. They're going to
It is time though. 25. He always just manages to miss death.
So she's gonna take out the number the 07. That's it. But they're definitely gonna reboot it. Like,
don't you think it's time for him to die?
Dude, he's just an actor. All right.
No, not Daniel Craig. James Bond. James Bond. It's been 25 movies.
He doesn't have time for it.
He always narrowly escapes. It's like I do kind of want to see something different.
Should every movie be called No Time to Die because he does a lot of
Josh,
bloody
bro,
death?
Bowen, I'm not against people in the South. I'm saying his accent, where he's acting like he loves to do those roles for some reason. He doesn't want it. He hates being James
cancel
Bond.
Max.
No,
cancel Max.
Don't cancel me at all. Subscribe.
Max is like, I'm just going to come out and say James Bond is woke.
I don't even care anymore. I just want to see it. Like, I don't care what it is. Just release it.
Well, that's going to come out next week because you're going to hear people say
Marks
that.
with the $2. I appreciate the support, brother. October 5th, 2022, 007.
Finally.
It's coming up before then, isn't it?
No, he's talking about the date of when they're going to reveal and announce who's the new James Bond.
Oh, did they say that?
Yeah, because that's the 60th anniversary of Dr. No. That's his prediction.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It'll probably be like somebody you would never expect. You know how like they put Robert Pattinson in that Batman movie? It'll be like
I like the South, Josh. I just don't like Daniel Craig.
It's gonna.
They'll put that kid from Dune in it. He'll be the new James Bond.
No.
We made that joke. We made that joke last night on my stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The exact same.
Damn it.
Yeah. RJ said, "It's gonna be Timothy Chalamet."
Why does Max? I don't want to.
A lot of people think
I
it's
just
the
say if you're
Cavill
gonna
now.
do it, the 25th movie is kind of like if you. I am kind of ready for a different take on it from just always.
Well, then just don't watch.
No. I am watching now. There was a point where I wanted to boycott the film.
Are you?
Just because Daniel Craig is comments.
Wait, you'd boycott Bond because
This is why I don't like sports anymore. I can't stand people that are so they don't appreciate what they have and they're so obnoxious.
Well, you really don't like. You really don't like.
Hold on, real quick. Who from sports, Max? Who specifically?
Most sports players are
Can you give some
so.
examples.
I don't know.
He doesn't know sports, but he's talking shit about sports. I'm just saying.
So your problem is with the person, not the actor, not the.
No, people not appreciating what they have and showing disrespect to what they got them there. Like, really, who would say Daniel Craig's name without Bond? And then
Pause. No, stop it, Matt. No, because we already talked about this, Jennifer Lawrence. The thing is, again, acting is a job, like any other
and appreciate
job.
what you have.
Right, but here's the thing: you can. There's the thing: you don't have to appreciate because you don't know if they what conditions they had to go through, and yeah, they did it because they signed a contract.
Yeah, sometimes you get this passion.
Well, then move on.
Certain
If it's really that bad, move on and let someone else have the job.
But there's contracts. There's this thing called contracts, Max, that most actors sign when they do.
He was out of
movies.
contract. He didn't have to come back.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do know that. I was following at the time. They could have got someone else. They were considering it.
Okay, but if he came back, that's still his choice, even if he didn't want to enjoy doing it.
But I don't respect it after you say I'm gonna slip my wrist before coming back, and then you come back and if I do,
That-
and he said if I ever come back, it's just for the money. That's it.
That's I agree.
Okay, but he was very,
Max,
but
Daniel
he was
Craig did say that,
transparent.
yes.
But he was transparent
Well,
about it.
it's my right
That's
to
the
not
problem.
respect that. I have an
Yes.
issue with that.
I think you have a point. I'm not
Respect
saying.
these nuts, Max.
Well, okay.
I think Saggy needs to go into timeout mode.
No, I mean, this is not a hug box. Listen to Zeno. I appreciate a different opinion. That's my. It's like my pet peeve. Like I don't respect people that are that obnoxious about their job. Like they have the dream job. I'm not saying they should kiss every fan's ass or anything like that. But
You know,
you got a project.
You have a point, Max.
Yeah.
Like if somebody comes out and says something publicly and it's, probably, stuff you shouldn't be saying in public, then
Just
there's
slit your wrist, man.
Okay, hold on. Pause.
That's
Did you guys still see the movie though?
but
this was the first
to be honest, Saggy, I did not watch.
Saggy,
Spectre.
I
did not watch Spectre.
love James Bond. He's a great James Bond. He's been awesome.
He is great.
But yeah, he probably shouldn't have said that stuff. And
yeah,
someone
you
else
don't,
would
you don't say
easily
slit
take
your
over.
wrist because you know that's suicidal.
right, exactly. This
It's
guy's
like-
been around for a long time. He did Road to Perdition with Tom Hanks back in what was that, 2000?
Like 3?
Yeah, this guy's been around. He was older back then before he even became James.
Yeah, he
Bond.
was kind of older. He was like he was like his 40s when he got like really popular, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So
H. Bart says Connor hated Bond more than Craig.
that's
but I don't.
that
I don't know
again.
if he did it publicly like that though.
It's
I'm not sure.
the thing. All I'm trying to say is there's a difference between being critical of the person and being critical of some bad choice of words. Like he hasn't had this like pattern of behavior that's been like outrageously like critical of everything and all this. He said a couple of things he probably shouldn't have said.
But
And
my point, Cyrus, though, overall,
Chris Rock,
though, is
James
basically
Bond?
like if it does to me, I don't think it's a big deal. If an actor, it's just a job, and if they don't like the job but they still do it, like not everybody likes the jobs that they do, okay, but we still do it.
Yeah,
right? 'Cause we
I've
need the
talked a
money.
lot. Yeah, I've talked a lot of shit
It's
about
a choice of words. It's a choice of words to use. He could have used a better choice of words.
That's just my personal line. When
You're right.
when
It's
you
fine.
do it like that, I'm like, well, okay. There's been lots of actors that play Bond. Let someone else do it then, if you really feel that way. And I don't respect you coming back then. But then I did say that I heard some rumors about them rapping on set, and he's like, I know what he was actually kind of somewhat addressing his past comments. He's like, but I love this role. So I appreciate him doing a little difference there after he finished the final film. Maybe he got his love back. I just don't like that, even if it's negotiating for money. At least not publicly. I don't want to hear that because there's a lot there. James Bond is like, that's something that a lot of people it'll shoot their career. It'll give them a big light in Hollywood, in the entertainment industry. Move it on to someone else instead of saying something like that.
But you're putting actors on a pedestal with that. Because like Neon Sci-Fi said it perfectly in the chat. Someone hated a job as someone else's dream job. It might not be his dream job. But that's what I mean. Like you
Okay, well then move on. At that time, he could have moved on.
But here's the thing, Max. Like I said, people need money. They need work, and actors need work, just like anyone else. So if they're offered work, even if they don't like the gig, they're still going to do it. Here's a perfect example.
Would it be passionate about it? Would it be professional about it? That's the question.
Here's the thing. I was friends with an actor on a show. And this is a public story that he tells people. When he was casted for the show, he didn't even want to audition for it. But his agent said, "Look, audition for every part that you can, because even if you're not picked, at least you're put that on. You have that, because maybe they might not choose you for that specific role, but these people do other projects that they might cast you, and you might get a call. So definitely do the auditions, because if you don't get the role that you're auditioning for, they might consider you for something else." So he auditioned for the role that
Megalodon.
he did. Yes, he auditioned for the Megalodon role that he didn't want to be in, but he ended up getting the role, and he still did it because guess what? It was work. It doesn't matter if they don't like the work. It's still a job at the end of the day, Max.
Well, I always tell everyone I'm
gonna
relate
to sports.
It doesn't mean I'm right on the
If you know sports, there's always athletes that always want a certain team. They always want to be traded to another team, or they're done with their team. They're not passionate about playing with their team. Once they get traded or they get their wish, they go to a new team. They're passionate. They're being nice with passion. They're not being kind of professional, in a way.
Well, my thing is like, again, when you're an actor, you do roles. You put that role on your resume, just like any other job we do. We have resumes because we have jobs we had that we worked, we hated, we make money, and then once we're ready, we move on to another job that we might like more. So I don't fault him, and it's not like you should be like, well, I don't respect you. It's like if you don't respect him for saying that he didn't like his role, then you shouldn't respect anyone.
I've shown up day one for every Bond film since GoldenEye. And that was the one I was going to sit out. I'm like, fine, I'm not showing up. I'll wait. I'm not like I'm not going to watch it ever. I'm just like, I'll wait on this one. Swami, that's my gloves. Oh, wait. The red on the skull.
Max, I'm going to ask you a question. Did Daniel Craig do a good job in the second time he played Bond? Did you enjoy that movie? Yes or no?
It was decent. The first and third are best.
Okay, so him not liking the role didn't affect his performance in your opinion.
Yeah,
I'm asking.
That's what I care about, being professional.
He didn't go full Jennifer Lawrence, no.
Right, so then that's why I'm saying when you say I don't respect him for the role, but he still did it despite the fact he didn't want to do it. He didn't like doing it, but he still did a good job.
That's a fair argument, Saggy.
I agree there with Saggy. I agree with Saggy there.
I have a serious question, Max.
Yeah.
If there's somebody who's been around for a long time in the industry, who's done a lot of things, got a lot of accomplishments, and has put out a lot of work that a lot of people love, but they say a few things in public that they shouldn't say, and they get themselves into hot water. Do you think that you should judge them completely based on these things, or do you take the whole person? Like
I take the whole person, and I'm looking forward to my Amico. No, but there's nothing. There's not a equivalency to gaming is to. I'm gonna slip my wrist.
I'm just being funny.
I know. That's fair.
I mean, I'll agree. Saying I'm gonna slip my wrist if I have to do it again is a little extreme, but at the same time, again, he did it.
And in the same interview, and if I only come back, it's only for money, not for anything else. I'm like, okay.
Right, and Zeno makes a good point. Like I said, it's very rare
that you're right for once.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When me and Zeno agree, then there's a problem. But that's what I'm saying. It's like these actors do these jobs for the money, because they also like when they start off with passion.
I do love your point. I do love your point, Saggy. If he actually shows up on set, I think he's going to try. That is a big difference between him.
Well, I mean, look at how long it takes to make the movies, though, right?
Yeah.
And then look how physically demanding the role is. And then, of course, he's been doing Bond now for 15 years. So, I mean, there's going to be age on his body and things like that. And one of the key reasons why they came back to, if you go back to the last movie again, you look at Spectre. There's a lot of problems with Spectre. You had budgetary problems, story problems. Its reception wasn't as high as Skyfall.
Chaos.
They didn't like really how it turned out. So at the end, he's like, that's why he was upset. He's like, I just didn't want to come back to do it, thinking that was his ending and it wasn't as good as it could have been. Okay. So then they're like, well, let's do another one and like, let's actually wrap it up. And they're like, all right, cool.
Well, thank you, H. Barts, for the support. He says, but like Connery, Craig will mellow with age and will love the role again. Okay. I think that's also fair. H. Barts, Connery, like you said, Connery didn't really, just like Han Solo, Harrison Ford didn't necessarily want to come back. It's just they didn't go to that extreme for the comments for me. But okay, I'm up to seeing some more Bond, especially since the pandemic. I just want entertainment back. I'm putting my criticisms to the side. And just want to enjoy it. I don't know if I'm going to rush out to the theater, though. I might wait. I'll wait and see.
I think we should just cancel Max.
No, don't cancel me.
You know what? You know what, Max? You're right. You're right. He shouldn't have said all that stuff. You're right about that, and I get that. I have a little.
But I don't go on a hate campaign for him. I did like a few videos.
Right. I haven't seen like 100 videos about how much you don't like Daniel Craig. You know,
coming soon.
I did a few. Like 2.
Oh.
Don't you spoke too soon, Cyrus.
Yeah, I don't know enough about all this. What am I doing? What am I doing here?
It's all Jarbo's fault.
He catalog records and films.
Not everything is my fault.
Most things.
Well, no.
I mean, some things.
Everything's
Yeah,
your
I'll
fault.
I can own that. I can own that.
Global warming is completely Matt Jarble's fault because of all
That's
the
because I fart a
gas.
lot.
I was just gonna say,
No,
why'd you do that?
Ray Fisher takes it for accountability.
What?
What?
Takes
By the way, I was going to end this on a positive note. Did you guys see the Victoria Alonso? So that Marvel has 31 projects that are not announced yet in the works.
31?
It's
31.
confidence.
Is that a good
doesn't have
thing?
any confidence.
Is that a
Yeah,
good
it's
thing?
Yeah, it's a great thing.
Until
We'll be busy
they
next
start
years.
faltering.
I really wonder if they're burning out this whole superhero thing. I really wonder.
Well, they're not, because all the evidence is the exact opposite of that.
Well, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I just am bored as hell by it.
Well, I heard you earlier, and you said that you haven't. You saw Endgame, and you felt Endgame was a good cap. Which
Yeah.
it is. It is a very good cap. So here's how you want to look at it, right? So you want to watch Far From Home. Far From Home is like an epilogue to Endgame, at least in regards to Spider-Man's arc. Then from there, you can go, okay, cool, I've seen everything. So now we're into phase 4. We're setting up a new villain, a cool villain. And we're also expanding the multiverse. So, WandaVision may not have been your deal. That's okay. Try Falcon and Winter Soldier.
What the hell?
And then Loki was amazing.
All right. You won
Oh
me.
my God.
You won me over.
I mean, he will
Yeah,
eventually.
check
I mean,
some
that's
stuff
the
out.
natural part of
Something
life.
will click. Something will click, and you'll get invested again.
Wow, sorry,
You
so
know?
that was that easy to be one.
I'm easily swayed. I'm easily swayed.
Well, it's like, see, for me, WandaVision, I grew up watching Nick at Night. I grew up watching the shows that those are based on. And I feel like, I don't know how old you are, but I think, because I'm around 40. Are you around the same age?
Yeah.
All right. So, no, I get it, right? So you said you watched a couple episodes of WandaVision and it kind of bored you out. Well, by the time it gets to episode 4, we're already in the, I think episode 4 is the Growing Pains Family Matters style episode. And then episode 5 is very similar. Like, one of the episodes is very similar to Malcolm in the Middle, because they go through the different genres and they go through the different decades and time periods and stuff. So it starts to play more into what your nostalgia is. And when you get to those episodes, you'll feel, oh wow, holy shit, they actually did a really good job. This feels like I'm watching one of those older shows that you grew up watching, because that was kind of the whole point.
I grew up watching that old ass black and white stuff too.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I'm not saying that I don't appreciate a lot of what they're doing. I just find it difficult to be excited about. That's all.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm out.
And by the way, you should talk about movies, dude. You're really good at it.
Thank you. I try. I try to be persuasive and eloquent while also making a lot of cum jokes.
Oh, well, they kind of go together.
Yeah. That's how we get Saggy's hair to stay down.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit. Wow.
I'm sorry, Small PP says what?
What?
Max, wow. Max said it. Did you hear him?
Yeah,
He's what?
He did.
He's all like, that's my Pavlov's dog's response.
Oh my god.
Darvo's so mean to me.
This is just like Thanksgiving.
All the shit I take for being friends with him, you think he'd appreciate me more?
I appreciate you plenty.
Whoa.
Wow. I appreciate you enough. That's what I should have said.
No, I took that in a very dirty way when he said that. I appreciate you plenty. Like, whoa, Jarvo.
That was like, it reminded me of that when Obama said to Hillary Clinton, "You're likable enough." That's what that was.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you gotta.
One time he lied.
Jarvo's
Well,
like, I
not enough
tolerate you. That should be enough for you.
No.
Like that, yeah. Real Almost Cinema. I'm 19 and I enjoy WandaVision. That's great. Real Almost Cinema. I think there's still a lot. Of gas for the tank to MCU. I understand though. There's a lot of investment there after a certain point. I mean, a good end cap is Endgame. I understand that. But also
yeah, but then Spider-Man Far From Home came out.
But this
on a
former
cliffhanger,
YouTuber isn't
so,
going hating on the rest of it.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, did you see this Spider-Man No Way Home trailer?
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. And I told you Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorite of all time, and so that alone excited me about that. I want to see that. But see, that he's from the old movies, I don't know. I'm just having a hard time getting back into this stuff. I felt like Endgame was great, and now let's see what else there is. And it feels like there's more of the same. So I'm kind of like, really? I don't know. That's just me.
Oh, we talked about this on Hollywood After Dark, but Max, you see this? That they announced.
Yeah,
that in
are they going to do a
2024, there's
Nintendo
gonna be-
World anywhere but Japan?
Yes, it's coming to Florida. Universal's
Really?
building a new park called Epic Universe, and Nintendo's going to be a big part of it. So they'll probably
when is
go.
that happening?
Oh shit.
Let me look it up real quick. COVID delayed the construction of it, so I don't know.
Okay,
Hold
because
on.
I'll wait to go back. We haven't been there since.
Oh, the myth of COVID continues.
It's going to open in 2023.
Okay, I'm going to plan for then. Because I want something,
Yeah, it should be fine by then. Hopefully.
No, just because it's been so many
Why
years.
don't you just
since
go
I've
to
been down-
Japan in 2024 and go to this?
No, I'm not getting on a plane.
Yeah, what's the problem? What's the problem? You can't go to Japan? You don't like
No,
them
you
either?
can't. You can't right now because of COVID.
How do you feel when people talk in Japanese? Does that piss you off?
By 2024, we'll be back to normal.
No,
That's
we won't.
fine.
We won't be back to normal for a while, RJ. Your optimism is not. No.
I think your pessimism is.
I
rubbing
think
off.
your
I have a-
friggin' stench is killing me.
Holy
H
shit.
parts, I understand that. Do you have a special place in your heart for sitcoms because of family time? Like, well, we had caught when I was last week. It wasn't a sitcom, but my parents were watching Columbo.
Actually,
They bought Columbo
there's a special
DVDs.
place in my heart for sitcoms because every morning I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. for school. So I turn on the TV and Nickelodeon, and I just hear the George Lopez theme song. I just watch George Lopez every single day. So
Okay. But I just remember that as like the time that the family gets around the TV.
No, I remember it for like the early morning because they Nick at Night be on at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning for cartoons. So.
Thanks, Chubby Teddy. No, it's not. Archetype is not, and probably not.
Are we talking? We're not talking about Amico, are we? We're not.
No.
We're talking about the
Rigid
Amiibo.
Force Redux.
Don't talk about Amico. This friggin' stream will get downvoted to hell.
No one's. They've gone.
Anywhere you guys go,
Was here
it'll
at
get
the beginning.
downvoted. Oh well, at this point,
Amico's sort of turned into Fight Club. It's this underground thing.
Yeah, don't mention the name.
You know, if we had an Amico Fight Club, I'm definitely rooting for my team because we have Retro Bro. That's all we need.
Yeah. All I say is, if you actually hung out with
Eternals,
Tommy and
they
everyone
are?
that was there, and you were
I
playing
think
it
it's
and
in
having fun,
Russia.
you would have fun. So shut up.
No. It's only rated R in Russia because of
Yeah.
the gay scene.
I have a great idea for a game too. I've got to get a hold of Tommy.
What is it? Just going to be Pac-Man, but with
No.
your face?
It's a killer app. It's
There are apps on
Yeah.
the Amico.
So
I want
can I
a
pitch my
puzzle
game?
game
real
on the
quick?
level of like Puzzle Fighter.
Okay, so here's my idea for an Amico game. It's Pac-Man, but instead of playing as Pac-Man, you play as Max wearing his Dr. Doom mask. And instead of the ghosts, it's as usual, his haters. It's it's Quartering, Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers, Andy.
No, Geeks and
Jody.
Gamers does actually.
They're
have a
all
game.
they're all going to be chasing
You know
him.
this?
He's trying to eat the pellets.
I watched a video after they jumped the shark and like we're more important than the entertainment industry. And then on Geeks and Gamers they revealed a video song they're making a video game about themselves.
What?
Yes.
Why not?
I mean, but
Why not?
What
I
would the
mean,
game be about?
What do you mean?
it's Jeremy. Like a dude throws the word canceled and he smacks it away.
I have no idea.
Cancel the video game.
I have no idea what you're
Taking down the SJWs.
Game of
I bet
No,
you
no one ever really
$100.
knows what Max is saying anyway, so it's
I don't
just
know.
kind of.
And we're past the 2-hour mark.
I
don't know
bet
what
you $100 the final boss is gonna be Matt Jarbo in that game.
Wow.
And he's throwing boulders at him.
As it
Now,
absolutely.
if they have Matt Jarbo in the game throwing boulders, that would be amazing.
I would laugh.
Boulders?
They make him look like Donkey Kong.
Oh, flaming barrels.
I'm actually gonna reach out to the team. Would you care, Matt? I would.
Matt, do you own a red tie?
They're literally gonna do a game. It's Jeremy who plays like Mario,
Leave it to
and then
Beaver,
he's
yeah,
trying
or
to go with Matt Jarbo throwing boulders down.
Nicotina, can Nicotina pop on? Nicotina hasn't been on forever.
I love how
Carano.
Nicotina always shows up at the very end.
Gina
Like the most random
Carano's
times.
Gina Carano's a princess.
Oh yeah,
Oh god.
Drunk 3PO is Toad.
you could tear
I
up
just-
coupons.
Oh,
No more 20% off. BenShapiro.com.
No, F you, RJ. Drunk 3PO would be friggin' Yoshi. We all know Yoshi's the best.
So you want to ride Drunk 3PO?
I would. Yes, I would ride Drunk 3PO.
Huh.
Oh God.
I mean, that is not like
I would
an
too.
over the top statement.
I want to ride him as well.
At this point, I think Saggy would ride practically anything.
Wow.
Wow. You could just send her like a hairbrush in the mail, and the next thing you know, it's just gonna smell like the ocean.
What?
Oh my God, Jarbo. First of all, I have good personal hygiene, unlike RJ. So,
why is it
that doesn't mean anything. Like that, you can have personal hygiene and have it like be fine. But you know what? Like, never mind. I don't want to.
Megalodon.
Anything this time.
Megadong.
Jarbo's just thinking of my surf and turf because he's hungry.
Wow. Wow.
Well, you know what? I've been really craving crabs recently.
Oh shit.
I'm on my way, Jarbo. I'm on my way.
Oh, all you can eat seafood buffet?
Yeah.
Don't be so shellfish.
Oh. No, look. Listen.
State cast and more. Who's looking forward to Moonfall?
I feel like when we have this topic, like Max is frantically Googling stuff to talk about something.
This is relevant movie news. Moonfall. I'm actually looking forward to this. I like the Roland Emmerich. I don't like his parties back in the day, but I like his roller coaster ride end of the world movies. And who's this actress? Halle Bailey? No, Halle Berry. Sorry.
What did you just say?
You see Halle Bailey?
God, did you just
Wow.
call Halle Berry Haley Bailey?
Wow.
I messed up.
I thought you mixed up with. I thought you mixed up with Haley. I thought you mixed up with Haley Baldwin for a second. I'm like, who?
I was trying to think. I have a problem. I have a problem.
We know you have a problem.
F you, H Barts. Why are we saying that?
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because it's Real Elmo, and Real Elmo is my favorite. Because H Barts doesn't follow me on Twitch.
I'm a Halle
Nicotine is
Berry
gone.
simp, so I took that.
So
personally.
am I.
Did you just say Nicotina's mom? What does Nicotina's mom have to do with this
Oh,
conversation?
that's an old meme. It's
Yeah.
an old dead meme.
No, I want to get Nicotina's mom on the show.
What the hell? You guys
What
are so
is
weird,
going
right?
on?
What is
I
going
would
on?
love to talk to his mother.
First,
Thank you for
Jarbo
raising
wants to
a
violate my
fine young
mom's.
gentleman.
First,
I'm
Jarbo,
just trying to
no.
see if he's still in the chat.
Jarbo wants to violate my mom's
Wow.
ashes, and then you want to get Nicotina's mom on your show.
I'm not.
I didn't say I want to violate your mom. It would be consensual. I would take her to dinner.
Oh my god.
my.
Max,
I'd give her flowers.
do not invite me on that show, Max. I don't want to be there.
Which show?
The mom show, whatever this,
I want to talk about movies and stuff.
The mom show.
I see where this is going. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm not
The
doing
mom
anything
show.
to anyone's
That's
mother.
hysterical.
I am not
Mom
Jarbo.
The mom show. Nicotina's mom show.
I wanted to see if he's still here. He basically says what's up and leaves.
I'm
Thanks,
glad
Nicotina.
he did. This was probably this time for him not to be here.
Maybe he's like, that's it. That you've gone too far, Max. That's
I don't
it.
think that's the case.
Okay.
I mean, Nicotina generally is like doesn't really. He's still friends with me, and I give him shit all the time. So I don't think there's such a thing as going too far.
What? Okay.
What?
Cool, boss. I don't know
Jarbo
what's
wants to
going
plant
on.
my
anymore.
mom.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Wait,
Mommy
I don't want
Hills,
to.
$5.
I don't want to plant your mom.
Oh,
Why? She
my
makes good
God.
fertilizer.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
Thank you for the support, Swami Hills.
Are we gonna
$5.
Jarbo on a FBI Supposed Wild list someday?
And you could rope me on the prairie, and you could ride me on the plane.
What?
And I will be your Cinderella
Yeah.
if you'll be my cowboy man.
Is that a proposition? It's $5.
Is that a song? I don't know what the
Max,
song is.
Max, I
Swami.
think we officially reached the point where it's time to end the show.
Swami.
Well, I mean,
I
that
wanna
was
know
tame
what
compared to what the
drugs-
panel's saying. I don't
I
know.
want to know what drugs you're
Rope me on the
smoking because I
prairie.
want some.
Ride
just
me
saying,
on the plane.
I'm just saying, if somebody
and I
gives you
will be your
money.
Cinderella if you'll be my cowboy man.
If you give me a super chat, you can say whatever you want.
Oh,
All
all
right.
right.
Stay cool, boss. Lyle love it. I love
This
it.
chat is interesting.
I appreciate the support. Don't listen to the rest of the panel, Swami Ills.
What do you mean? Don't listen to the rest of the panel. What the hell are we here for then?
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's-
was the guy that was married to.
That's right.
Pretty Woman.
It's words like that parted the Red Seas for Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, yes.
Listen, the stream was fine until you sent Matt the link.
Oh, he still has a website. LowLoveIt.com. Lisa Loeb. Let me bring this up. I'm not a huge fan of Low Love It. LowLoveIt.com.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Right.
Who?
October 1st. Live stream Friday, October 1st.
To be honest,
LowLoveIt.com.
can I be honest for a second? When I heard that name in the chat, I thought
Lisa
Max
Loeb's
was about to pull up a porn star.
Getting a Grace vibe.
You thought Max was going to do what?
I thought Max was about to pull up a porn star.
No.
That name sounds like a porn star.
Lisa, doesn't that Lisa Loeb give you that Grace Randolph vibe? Yeah.
Are you gonna sip for her too?
Lyle Love It and Lisa Loeb.
Okay, first off, Lisa Loeb does not look or sound or behave or act or in any way, shape, or form embody the likeness of Grace Randolph.
Who's Grace Randolph?
Exactly.
You don't want to know.
Max is meh. Oh no.
So
Max is just like, man, I got to go watch Grace Randolph tonight. Well. Serious.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What just happened?
Oh my God, Matt Jarbo.
I don't want her saying my name.
Matt,
Not like
why?
that.
Why? What the hell? What's
I
wrong
want
with
her to
you?
say my name all the time.
Wow.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's why I put her in my intro. Movies, madness, and entertainment. Welcome.
So now we completely understand.
Oh, we were talking about Grace. I thought you meant me. And
That's
I was
who
like,
that
whoa.
is. That chick that's
What?
always in-
No.
I
What?
got you. I know who you're talking about.
No,
now.
I was talking about Max. Don't.
You're-
Okay, bye everybody.
The movie
I'm
chick.
I'm not talking about Sally. I'm talking about movie math, going beyond the trailer.
No,
Talk about
what-
Lisa Loeb. Don't shame Swami's kink. He loves Law Love It.
Matt Jarbo.
What?
Yes.
Matt's Jarbo? What is
Matt's
that?
Jarbo. I want Matt's Jarbo.
Oh, don't say that.
Megalodon.
No one wants
I
Matt's
want
Jarbo.
his megalodon.
Wow.
Megalodon Part 7.
Even he wants a megadong. It's
The
not happening.
deep dicking.
What?
Wow.
I should've ended the
Wow.
show. This is not $3 theater.
Oh, you're gonna need a bigger boat. Arr.
this is really after dark.
Oh, you matey.
Dad, are you still there?
You're out here on the seas. You're looking for the Moby Deep Dicking.
Whoa, shit.
That's right, for the great white veiny whale. He comes at night
Oh
when
my
you're not
God.
looking. And he fires off a load. But the load isn't what you think. The load isn't kelp, but it's cum. Sea cum.
Wow. He tells a good story.
And then from there, it fertilizes an egg. But the egg is not.
Damn, he's still talking.
The egg is absolutely Grace Randolph's babies.
That is
That is where the Moby Deep Dicking comes.
Oh my God.
that is commitment right there. I got to give him credit. That was some triple A storytelling.
We're losing viewers.
Did
We gotta
did Max
end the
did
show.
Max like cut me out of that? Did he keep cutting me out?
Yeah, he kept.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
Well, there's only so much of the dicking he can take, you know.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No,
I
that's
mean,
not true. That's not true. Max can take a very
No.
big deep
Not
dicking.
everyone.
no, I've talked to his wife. I know how tired he gets. So you got to
Oh, what is this, like a tag team thing? you're
What
talking
the hell is this? How dare you, Jarbo?
about? You shouldn't bring up other people's families. That's not cool.
Yeah. Well,
What do you mean?
She did say, why are you talking to Matt Jarbo in the dark? Like it was a whole like insurance. That remember that insurance commercial? Who are you talking to? The wife came in.
I'm
That's what she
fucking
did, and I was like,
crying,
I'm
dude.
talking
I
to Matt
can't
Jarbo.
with this stream. Holy crap.
Wait a minute. Are you?
We did have viewers.
I don't know.
Well, thanks, Swami Ills. It might not be anymore.
What do you mean, Matt? Jarbo's story was very entertaining. How did we lose viewers on that
I thought it was
beautiful monologue?
I thought it was very eloquent.
Yes.
He kept cutting me off. That's why. If you
Yeah.
if you ever actually listen to Max, he'll never finish a video. He'll be like, "I want to talk to you guys about. I want to react to this video," and then it's like a 12-minute video, and he'll be like 30 seconds in. Okay, I'm done. And then you're like, "But what did they say, Max?" And then you're like, he doesn't want to do it.
It's like we're only gonna watch 3 minutes before they actually say anything.
Yeah.
All right. You know, this isn't a roast.
That's
this
true.
This is movie madness.
This is not a roast, so don't put him on the rotisserie.
Max, what have we learned today?
I should have. What I learned is I should have ended 18 minutes ago.
No. When you take a nap and you rush these shows the last minute, craziness ensues.
This is why I don't do that. This is why I keep it very on point. But you have to.
You still had a great show.
I keep it on point, but like we do allow for like dick jokes, you know, because it's got to have a dick show break. You know, you just got to have that dick going in and out of your mouth. That's what has to happen.
Going online for an intervention.
Wow.
He's not wrong though.
Max, I think we need to have an
intervention. No, we're not having.
My show is great. I love it's. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because you don't prepare.
All right, that'll be the end of the show. On MME, you never know what's going to happen. And former YouTuber, please repeat that last comment. You never know what's going to happen on MME because
you don't prepare. So
bye.